Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Just trying to make sure. Trying to make sure everybody can hear your boy. And as soon as I get confirmation. Let me see here. All right. Looks like we got the loud and clear button. Okay, very nice. Very, very nice. It's kind of cool, like working and being behind the scenes and all that good stuff. You guys know how that goes. Hang on 1 second, guys. Okay. Okay. All right. Hang on, guys. Sorry about that. Ran into an unexpected snag here. So bear with me. There we go. There we go. Okay. Perfecto. Got that done. Okay. Get off the screen. Get off the screen. There we go. There we go. All right. Okay. Got to make sure I got my chat up. Got to make sure I got all of that up. Very, very, very nice. Yes, sir! Fly, Eagles, fly, baby! Woohoo! Uh-huh. Yes, sir! Hit 'em high and watch our Eagles fly. Fly, Eagles, fly on the road to victory. E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles! You're goddamn right. The Philadelphia Eagles absolutely dump trucked Jaden Daniels and the Washington Commanders yesterday, 55 to 23. 55 to 23 in an NFC title game that was never really close. I mean, look, and listen. Congratulations to the Washington Commanders. Congratulations to the Washington Commanders. They have found their guy. They have found their guy. Jaden Daniels is an absolute superstar. He is an absolute superstar, and I'm going to tell you what, that kid is going to be a pain in our ass for the next 12 to 15 years. Real talk. Real talk. Like, listen, I'm glad we got Jaden this time. I'm glad we got him this time as a rookie. He ain't gonna be a rookie. He ain't gonna be a rookie for too much longer. That kid, as a rookie, took his team to the NFC Championship game. Right? Ben Roethlisberger, I think, did it. He didn't get to the Super Bowl. Patrick Mahomes has been in the AFC title game every year. He's been a starter, but he sat his first year. Right? But Jaden Daniels, congratulations to them. Congratulations to the city of Washington, D.C. That franchise has been mired in all kinds of controversy. Dan Snyder, honestly, I think the only solace that Dan Snyder can now take is, well, he is no longer the worst owner in professional sports. That, of course, that distinction goes to, well, Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones is probably the best and worst owner in modern professional sports history. It's just, oh boy, what the hell are he and the Cowboys doing? But to business, the Eagles the Eagles have advanced to Super Bowl 59 in New Orleans, where they will get their rematch against the Kansas City Chiefs. Now, I think the line right now is Kansas City minus 1.5. I think the Chiefs are 1.5 point favorites right now. But anyone who watches football, they know that the Eagles are a superior team to Kansas City. We have a better roster from top to bottom. The only advantage that the Chiefs have on the field is at quarterback. And quarterbacks don't win Super Bowls, guys. Teams do. Here's another stat for you. Jalen Hurts hasn't lost a game since September. Every game that Jalen Hurts has started and finished this season, what is he? 15-1, 15, some crazy number like that. Some crazy asinine number like that. Dude, we won, 10 in a row before Jalen gets hurt. Pun intended, no pun intended. Jalen gets the concussion, and we were still a Devontae Smith drop away from salting that one away. Okay, Jaden got us. He got us. It is what it is. I ain't mad at it. Right? He got us. But I was sitting right next to Dev. I said, you know what? We'll see y'all in the playoffs. We will see y'all in the playoffs. I wanted the Commanders in the playoffs. It was unfinished business, and we finished that business. Well, guess what? It's the same thing here. I wanted the Kansas City Chiefs in the Super Bowl. Now, as a fan, I wanted the Bills to win because who didn't? The Chiefs have now been great long enough to be considered the villains of the NFL, right? Remember at the beginning, they were the NFL's darlings, young kid out of Texas Tech, Patrick Mahomes, his wife Brittany. Cool story, bro. Well, what happens inevitably if you are great for long enough, you will eventually turn into the villain. And the interesting thing is they're not even the villain. They're actually the villain by proxy. A lot of people hate the Kansas City Chiefs, man. A lot of people hate the Kansas City Chiefs. It's not the Chiefs that you hate, okay? It's the referees that are making the Chiefs unlikable. Because like I said on the sports pod the other night, I love Patrick Mahomes. Always have. Dude, I love me some Travis Kelce. Xavier Worthy, dude. DeAndre Hopkins. I love that whole squad. Dude, Kareem Hunt, Isaiah Pacheco, one of my favorite running backs to watch. And dude, you know we love Andy Reid here, or we loved Andy Reid when I was out there in Philly. Hell, Andy Reid took the Eagles to 5 conference title games. We ain't forgot about that. Right? So I like everything about Kansas City. Well-run organization. It's the Hunt family. Hell, the AFC trophy is named after the Hunt family. But it is the referees. It is the referees that have made the Kansas City Chiefs villains. Well, them and Nick Wright. Nick Wright is really sort of pissing on our legs and telling us it's raining. He swears up and down that the referees are not biased, but everyone, and this is another reason why we don't trust legacy sports media. Guys, this is another reason why we don't trust legacy sports media. Okay? We've got guys out here like Ryan Clark. We have guys out here like Ryan Clark trying to tell us that Jalen Hurts is a better quarterback than Josh Allen. Guys, you guys know I'm biased. I'm as biased as I can. Love my Eagles. I got Eagles gear all over the place. My whole family's from Philly. Philly's sports fan through and through. But I try to be objective. When it comes to this thing. When it comes to these things. Josh Allen is a better quarterback than Jalen Hurts. Hell, Jaden Daniels was playing better than Jalen Hurts up until yesterday. I am not going to be the guy I'm not going to pound that Jalen Hurts is a top 5 quarterback. I don't care what you call Jalen. I don't care where you put him in the pantheon of rankings. But you got guys like Ryan Clark trying to convince us that Jalen Hurts is better than Josh Allen when that is clearly not the case. Then of course he does this. He's a professional race baiter. He's making up stories about this and that. Then of course you've got Colin Cowherd and Nick Wright telling us that we're silly or hokey because we believe that the referees are influencing the outcomes of Chiefs games. They look down their nose at us. Oh my God, I can't believe you Twitter idiots actually buy into this referee hoopla. Like, we're not stupid, right? But this is another reason why people don't trust legacy media anymore. And this story that I'm about to cover with Molly Qerim and Stephen A. and Stephen A.'s wife, who the fuck knew he was married, that will show you as such. The whole Caitlin Clark situation, right? Everyone at ESPN was trying to convince us that Angel Reese was every bit as responsible for the meteoric rise of the WNBA as Caitlin Clark was. We all know that's not true. We all knew that was bullshit. You can't trust legacy sports media. You cannot trust legacy sports media. I'm sorry, you can't do it. Can't do it anymore. Sometimes you just know you're being lied to. All right. Let's see here. Let me read these early chats here. Let's see. Ambulance. No, I haven't seen that one yet. Very good. Very good. King Life is in the house. You guys are already playing hard R bingo. What's your badge number? Pro Special says, I am begging you, please save us from the Chiefs. Guys, nobody can save us from the Chiefs. Okay? Nobody can save us from the Chiefs. I think dynasties are good for football. Dude, I love the Chiefs dynasty. I'm here for it. But if it were anybody but the Eagles in the Super Bowl, I would probably be pulling to see history, see a team win 3 Super Bowls in a row, right? Well, guess what? Now they got to win their 3rd Super Bowl against the best team they have ever played in the Super Bowl. You see, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers team that beat Patrick Mahomes in Super Bowl, I think, 55, that Tampa Bay team wasn't that good. That was the COVID Super Bowl. That was Tom Brady, you know? They were missing their left and right tackle. That's why Patrick Mahomes didn't have time. Legit Super Bowl, Tom Brady 7th, but it was what it was. Right? Then they beat the 49ers. They beat the 49ers before that. Right? The 49ers were a pretty good team, right? Pretty good team. They had Jimmy Garoppolo, I guess. All right? I mean, how scary can a Jimmy Garoppolo-led 49ers team be? Then they played the Eagles 2 years ago in the Super Bowl, and the Eagles pushed them. Oh, yes, we did. Jalen Hurts was the best player on the field. Jalen Hurts outplayed Patrick Mahomes in Super Bowl 57. He abso-fucking-lutely did. That was one of our best teams. Didn't get it done. Maybe James Bradbury, the call was a little questionable. Now we know. Probably wasn't a hold. Probably a ticky-tack call. But whatever. Cool, you earned it. You got it. Y'all got the bowl. Then they played Brock Purdy and the San Francisco 49ers, who I believe is a better team than the previous Eagles team that played him in Super Bowl 57 in Super Bowl 58. Brock Purdy left the field. He left the field in overtime with the lead. Then, of course, Mount Mahomes comes down, and the rest is history there. This Super Bowl ain't going to be so easy. This Super Bowl isn't going to be so easy. And I'm going to tell you what, man. I've been telling you motherfuckers who have been watching my sports podcast, and I promise I'll get to it after this. I've been telling you guys since about week 7, Eagles the best team in football. Eagles are the best team in football. From top to bottom, our roster is stacked. We have 0 weaknesses. No weaknesses whatsoever. Our locker room is as galvanized as ever. Every single week, people, even some of y'all in the chat, were trying to fire Nick Sirianni. Nick Sirianni was arguing with his position coach. He's got to go. Nick Sirianni is arguing with fans. Got to fire him. Yet, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 wins in a row. And we still got people out here saying, well, hell, the Eagles are so good, not even Nick Sirianni can screw it up. Really? I'm sorry. You don't accidentally make 2 Super Bowls. Okay? You don't get to be called a bad coach and have 2 Super Bowl appearances. I'm sorry. It just doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. Nick Sirianni clearly knows what the fuck he's doing. Number 1. Number 2, Nick Sirianni has the second most wins in a head coach's first 4 seasons in Super Bowl in the era of the Super Bowl. The second most wins. I think first was George Seifert. Maybe Don Shula. I don't know. Right? Dude, we have a coach and a quarterback who are always under fire for something or another. Nick Sirianni is not the right coach for the job. He's immature. He yells at fans. He's brash. Blah, 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 blah. Jalen Hurts is not a pocket quarterback. He's often, he's never 100%. He can't throw the football. Even he friendly fire. A.J. Brown was talking shit. All these 2 guys have done since they got in the league together is win. That's it. they win. That's, at the end of the day, that's the stat that matters. That's the stat that matters. And I think the legacy sports media was paying too much attention to what was going on the sidelines and not what was happening on the field. And now, the very team that the media swore up and down that they would hate and try to get Nick Sirianni fired, now Nick Sirianni and Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia Eagles now stand in the way of Patrick Mahomes, Andy Reid, and the Kansas City Chiefs getting Super Bowl number 3 in a row. And I am for that. Massive Stream says the Chiefs are on a serious roll. It's their time now. Yes, it is. Yes, it is, man. The Chiefs have been, the Chiefs have been good since Mahomes was a starter. Trini Boy says, didn't Vince Young did it as well? No. Oh, Trini Boy. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. No, that wasn't Vince Young. That was Steve McNair. Oh, boy. Yes, they're both black quarterbacks, and they both played for the Tennessee Titans, but, yeah. Ron P says, where the hell did the Bills think they were going? The Bills thought they were going to the Super Bowl, but once again, the three most high leverage calls that could have gone either way, all of them went to the Chiefs. And every time the Chiefs got the call, they went down and scored a touchdown. The Bills thought they were going to the Super Bowl, but like the Houston Texans said out loud, you got to beat the Chiefs and the referees. And guess what? Eagles got to do the same thing. Guys, if we're going to beat the Kansas City Chiefs, we are going to have to humiliate them. It cannot be close. Because if it's close, the referee's going to take that game away from us. They did it 2 years ago. Remember the James Bradbury hold, the imaginary hold? Grabbed a little hold of Juju Smith-Schuster. They've been doing that all game long. They chose that very moment to call that penalty. That was a third down stop. Every call the Kansas City Chiefs get, it's always A, it's a high leverage moment. B, it either sustains a Kansas City drive, or C, it stops their opponent's drive. Every single call. Personal foul, 15-yard penalty for whatever the fuck. Looking at Patrick Mahomes, 15-yard penalty, first down. And then if the other team converts, holding on the offense, number 52, 10-yard penalty, repeat third down. Drive-killing penalties, drive-sustaining penalties. It happened to the Eagles in Super Bowl 57. Our cornerbacks, James Bradbury, Darius Slay, we've been handsy with the receivers all day long. They even called it earlier. They said, looks like they're going to let the boys play. Nope. They let the boys play right up until it was close. They said, you know what? Yeah, let's go ahead and call this ticky-tack foul so we can all go the fuck home. I didn't make a big stink out of it. I didn't complain about it. It was what it was. But if the Eagles are going to dethrone the Chiefs, we need to do to them what we did to Washington yesterday. We need to absolutely boat race those boys. This game needs to be over in the second quarter. We need to humiliate and embarrass these guys. Yeah, the Level Up Man says you have to beat them by 70 to beat them by 7. Exactly. Listen, you guys can say whatever you want, man. You guys got to watch the games. Watch the games and watch the videos. People aren't stupid, dude. People aren't stupid. And again, it's not Mahomes' fault. It's not Travis Kelce. It's not Andy Reid. I mean, what's Mahomes going to do? Hey, Mr. Referee, you can pick that flag back up. I really wasn't hurt. No, of course he's going to take the fucking call. So we can't blame the Chiefs, okay? We can't blame the Chiefs. They didn't ask for this, or at least, we don't think they did. But to sit here and act like the referees have not played an integral role in this Kansas City Chiefs recent run, you're either not paying attention or you're being disingenuous. So, like I said, if the Eagles are going to win this game, we got to beat them by at least 3 touchdowns. That's the only way. That's the only way it gets done. Because if this game is close in the fourth quarter, it's going to Kansas City. It's going to Kansas City. Kai Gang AMV says games have been rigged. That's why viewership has gone down. Yeah, this is why you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. The NFL's ratings are higher than they've ever been. They're higher than they've ever been. I think what you're talking about is the NBA. The NBA's ratings are going down because it's a bad product, and they've sold out to China. That's why the NBA's ratings are going down. That, and you have entitled players who don't think they should play if they don't have to, even though they're under contract. No, the NBA's numbers are going down. The NFL is not going away. Number one. Number two, the games can't be rigged. The games can't be rigged because it would take too many people. It would take Roger Goodell, the coaches, the staff. No. No. It is impossible to rig the NFL, and we haven't heard about it. Yes, the referees are biased towards the Chiefs. But I'll tell you guys something that a buddy of mine told me back when I was at High Point University. He used to run in some pretty shady circles, right? And he told me this one time. He says, look, man, the key to fixing games, if you want to fix games, you don't pay the players, you pay the refs. You don't pay the coaches, you pay the refs. You don't pay the organization, you pay the refs. Because the refs literally control the game. Tim Donaghy is the perfect example of that. Armando Moreno says, are you saying the NFL is rigged? No, I am not. No, the NFL is not rigged. Is it possible? Yes, it is not rigged. The NFL is not rigged. It would take way too much to rig it. But referees have so much influence over these games, people are saying, well, the NFL is rigged. It's not rigged. It's not rigged. It is referees. It is referees making high leverage calls and high leverage situations, all of them favoring the Chiefs. Yeah, Kai Gang AMVs, you don't know what you're talking about, buddy. No. Kai Gang AMVs, you have no idea what you're talking about. You don't look. See, this is funny when non-sports fans come in here and says, look at the playoff viewership the last few years. It's dropped. That's not in question whether you believe it or not. Bro, you are lying through your teeth. You are literally stating falsehoods. You are literally saying something that you saw on the internet. See, guys like Kai Gang's AMVs, that's the kind of guy who spends too much time on the internet. You spend too much time on the internet, dude. The NFL's viewerships are not going down. Why do you think they're playing games in Brazil? Dude, they've got a game in Barcelona, Spain next year. They got another one in Germany. They're trying to get one in Australia. No, the viewership is up, bruh. The viewership is up. Nice try. See, you ran up on somebody who knows more about sports than you do. You can't be some casual internet, Twitter fan. Yeah, the NFL ratings is down. Bruh, you spend too much time on the internet and too much time on Twitter. Okay, put down your phone. Okay, put down your phone and actually read for a change. Maybe actually watch some TV and maybe talk to some people instead of spending all day on Twitter. The fuck are you talking about? The NFL's viewership. What, do you have the numbers in front of you? Come on, man. Just because you say it doesn't make it true, numbskull. Unbelievable, dude. Unbelievable. Xanatos Clutch says the Eagles can hold their own against the Chiefs. The question is, can they beat the Chiefs and the refs? Yes, the Eagles are objectively a better football team than the refs. Or than the refs. That was a Freudian slip. The Eagles are better from top to bottom. The only advantage the Kansas City Chiefs have is at quarterback. And the last I checked, there are 22 players on the field at the same time. And you can have an all-world quarterback like Patrick fucking Mahomes. But guess what? If the guys on the other side are faster and better than you, it ain't gonna make a damn bit of difference. You see, you need people to catch the ball. You need people to run the football. All Patrick Mahomes can do is put his team in position to win. But I can guarantee you this. He ain't never seen a defense like this before. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, hell to the no. Eagles gave up 17.5 points on defense. The number one ranked defense in the NFL. Real talk. Okay, let's see. Armando Moreno says, you were doubting a W against the Rams if I recall. What? I wasn't, dude, you're getting me mixed up with somebody else. I wasn't doubting a W against the Rams. We beat them. We beat them in the playoffs. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Armando? Armando, like, are you... Here we go. Armando, there it is. I love this. He says, love your enthusiasm, Donovan, but no way y'all are beating the Chiefs. We're about to witness history in the NFL three-peat, my boy. You want to put a wager on that? You want to put a wager on that, Armando? How about would you bet me $1,000 that the Chiefs will win? Because anybody can say anything. Anybody can say, hey, no matter what you say. Have you seen the Philadelphia Eagles play, bruh? Did you know the Eagles have lost one game since September? Did you know that? Over the last two seasons, the Kansas City Chiefs are 23-2, including the playoffs. The Eagles have almost that many wins in one season, 10 in a row. Put your money where your mouth is, Armando. I love your enthusiasm too. Let's take it. Let's take it there. Let's take it there. Let's go. Let's go. You want to talk? Look, you want to talk that shit? Cool. Put your money where your mouth is. If you are not willing to bet me $1,000, I don't want to hear anybody's takes on the Chiefs. Because he says, yes, I have. I watch NFL. Okay, Armando. So let's go. We gonna bet $1,000 or what? Let's bet a stack on it. Let's bet a stack. Come on. Let's go. Okay, if Mahomes got that magic, bro, put some money on it. Put your name on it, bro. Put your money on it. Let's go. If Mahomes got that magic, if we're about to witness history, let's go. $1,000 right here, right now. $1,000 right, January 27th of 2025 at 6:44. Well, 6:44, 9:44 in the afternoon. You love my enthusiasm? You love my enthusiasm? Let's see your enthusiasm. Because anybody can say anything. There are a lot of people, oh, the Commanders are going to win. Commanders are going to win. You want to bet me? Fucking crickets. And what happened? They got absolutely dog-walked in Philadelphia. I don't want to hear yeah, that's what I thought, Armando. So he ain't going to say shit about that. Anybody can say anything about any sports take. Would you bet on it? Because I'll tell you this. Nick Wright and Colin Cowherd, all year long, they trashed the Eagles. But when push came to shove, when it came to the NFC Championship game, the world wanted Jaden Daniels to win. Oh, the Commanders have that magic in Jaden Daniels. Rightfully so. But in their betting picks, their sports betting picks, Nick and Colin picked Philly. Yes, they did. Not only did they pick Philly, they took him to cover. Armando Moreno says, I'm in. What do you mean you're in? Let's be specific here. Let's be specific here. The reason why, look, you might watch football, Armando, but you have not watched the Eagles. The Eagles have been, oh my God. Dude, there's a reason why the Kansas City Chiefs have that small differential. They've won all these one-score games. This ain't going to be a one-score game, bruh. This is not going to be a one-score game. The Eagles defense, we don't give up points like that, and you cannot stop our offense. Here's another thing. The Chiefs, I don't know if you know this, Armando Moreno, but the Chiefs are 16th. The Chiefs defense, 16th against the run. 16th against the run. The Washington Commanders, 10th against the run. And Saquon lit their ass up for over 500 yards this season in the 3 games. Trust me when I tell you. Put your money where your mouth is. You better think long and hard before you take this bet. Because this is not your father's Philadelphia Eagles team, bruh. Like, we are the best. Now, the best team in football doesn't always win the Super Bowl. That was proven back in Super Bowl 42 when the Giants upset the heavily favored Patriots. Right? Could the same thing happen here? Yeah, the Chiefs could absolutely beat the Eagles. They absolutely could beat the Eagles. But for someone to say, oh, yeah, the Chiefs are definitely going to win, you don't believe that. Shane will win with the $5 super chat. Says the key to the Eagles win is the pass and rush defense. The Super Bowl reminds me of the 2007 Patriots versus the Giants, except this Eagles team is better. I wouldn't compare them to that because the Patriots were so much better than the Giants that year. Everyone was shocked. The Eagles are objectively a better football team. But if the Chiefs beat the Eagles, no one's going to be shocked. They're the Chiefs. It's Patrick Mahomes. It's Mahomes magic. Honestly, listen, Mahomes is not even 30 years old yet. He's already in the Hall of Fame. And if this trajectory keeps going like it is, he might get to 6 Super Bowls. And it won't take him 59 years to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, this kid he's been to 4 Super Bowls and he's won 3. He's about to go to his 5th Super Bowl and possibly win 4. But that being said, the gap between the Eagles and the Chiefs this year, it's not as wide as the gap between the 07 Patriots and the 07 Giants. The 07 Giants had no business being in that game. Yet they pulled the greatest upset in Super Bowl history, so I wouldn't go that far. Yeah, P. Schmitty says 16th against the run, and you got to play Saquon. See, I'm telling you. Casual sports fans, they think that because, and then, again, and I'm guilty of this too. Let's just say that the Eagles were playing. Let's say the Eagles were playing the Ravens, right? Now I haven't watched every Ravens game. Okay, I haven't watched every Ravens game. I only watched the ones really that were primetime and that the Eagles played. And so if a Ravens fan comes on here and says, "Hey man, we're gonna have a tough game against you guys, but I think we're gonna win," that's the guy who watches his Ravens and the other team, right? I'm not gonna be the guy who that would be like, "Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna trounce the Baltimore Ravens." Somebody's gonna be like, Donovan, have you watched the Ravens this season? That would give me a little bit of cause for pause. But all these Chiefs fans running around talking about, "Oh yeah, the dynasty is ours," and this, and that, and the third. Have you seen that Eagles defense? My guy, Like, have you seen the Eagles play? Dude, we just hung 55 points on the Commanders. We scored 7 rushing touchdowns. Man. Like, yeah, Selexial 2 says Eagles made Lamar look very average. You hear that, Armando? Lamar Jackson, easily the best ball carrier in NFL history. We made him look pedestrian, and we dump trucked them too. I'm telling you right now, Chiefs fans they've been listening to Nick Wright too goddamn much. The Chiefs are not the better football team here. They're going to have to out-scheme Philadelphia. In order for the Chiefs to win, they got to out-scheme us. They're not going to out-talent us. They're not going to out-man us. They're not going to out-hustle us. The Eagles, we have better players across the board. We have better players across the board. And again, I'm in a unique position because I've seen every Eagles game this year. I know how good they are. Right? I haven't seen every Chiefs game, but hell, I think I damn near have because the Chiefs are always on prime time. The Chiefs are winning games, block field goals, 2 points, 1 point, shoddy calls. Dude, Eagles just hung 55 in the NFC Championship game. And you're talking about, well, we're just going to waltz on through to Super Bowl win number 3. No, it ain't going to be that easy, bro. It is not going to be that easy. No, sir. No, sir. All right. Armando Moreno says, I'm a Raider fan, Don. I don't want the Chiefs to win. You feel me? But there's no way y'all beating them. Armando, let me humor you. Why do you think... Okay, Armando, let's just... And I promise I'll get to today's stories and the Hard Arc Please Fados. Put in the chat, Armando, why you think the Chiefs will beat the Eagles. I'm going to give you time. Here's why I think the Eagles will beat the Chiefs. Because we're a better fucking football team. We have the number 1 rushing offense in the NFL. The number 6 passing offense in the NFL. We have 3 Pro Bowl offensive linemen. 2 of them are going to the Hall of Fame. Lane Johnson, Jordan Mailata, and probably Cam Jurgens when he's done. We have the best running back in football in our backfield. In Saquon Barkley, who rushed for over 2,000 yards. Let's go to the other side of the football and talk about the number 1 defense in football. Number 1 defense in football, 17 points a game. Lamar Jackson shut them down. Joe Burrow shut them down. Quinyon, the best receiver in football this year was Jamar Chase. Do you want to know what Jamar Chase did against the Eagles? 5 catches for 43 yards. 5 catches for 43 yards. Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow have been cooking defenses all year long, except for that one. We went 4-0 against the AFC North, which was last year's best division in football. You're going to tell me y'all just going to waltz on through? Right? Then there's Jalen Carter, who's probably the best football player on our team. We are loaded everywhere. Quinyon Mitchell, rookie shutdown corner. Darius Slay, Pro Bowl cornerback. Cooper DeJean, up for Rookie of the Year. Reed Blankenship, one of the best free safeties in football. Zach Bond, who finished second in the NFL in tackles and is on the ballot and might win the Defensive Player of the Year. That's why the Eagles are going to win. That's why the Eagles are going to win. Now let's hear from Armando. Armando, I asked you to Armando says you don't understand. I'm not saying the Eagles are not good, but Mahomes is that X factor, my boy. Please don't get mad at me. Okay, I need listen, dude. I need an explanation, okay? That's not an explanation. Well, Mahomes has that magic. Okay, that's a rookie sports take. I just detailed X's and O's for you why the Eagles are going to win this game, and all you can tell me, well, they got Mahomes, so it's all set. There's just no way they're going to win. Like, seriously, listen, if you're going to go toe-to-toe with me in a sports debate in the chat, I need a little bit more than, he's just got that magic, my boy. There's no way they're going to win. No, that's bullshit. That's fucking bullshit. That's some Twitter shit. That's some sports bar shit. You didn't think of that yourself. You got to give me X's and O's. Other than quarterback, tell me what position the Chiefs have an advantage at. I'll wait. Go on, I'm waiting. Yeah, exactly. That's a casual sports fan take. Oh, well, the Chiefs are in the Super Bowl? Well, they got Patrick Mahomes? Oh, yeah, of course they'll win. Nah, you don't know if you come in today, if on Monday you come in and say the Chiefs are going to beat the Eagles and your only reason is Patrick Mahomes, bruh, you need to watch a little more football. You need to watch a little more football because I promise you, Armando, if you had watched the Eagles play this year, you would not have that kind of bravado. Real shit. Oh my God, that is wonderful. What is that? Okay. All right. That is my sports rant for the day. Yeah, ooh, there we go. Now, Jonathan DeCruz says the Chiefs have a great defensive coordinator. Now, that's what I'm talking about. There you go. Eagles have an unstoppable offense, but Steve Spagnuolo is I think, for my money, Steve Spagnuolo, the defensive coordinator for the Chiefs, I think is the greatest defensive coordinator of all time. Steve Spagnuolo, he was the defensive coordinator for those 07 Giants that upset those undefeated Patriots. There we go. There we go. I like it. I like that. There you go. There you go. All right. No, guys, no, don't jump on Armando. I'm sorry, man. No. Don't be mean to Armando. He's cool. He's cool. He's cool. He's cool. He says he's a Raiders fan, which means he's probably biased towards the AFC West, which makes sense. If he likes the Raiders, he probably sees the Chiefs games, because of where he lives. But like, you gotta bro, like you gotta look, man. If you're gonna tell me that you are so sure the Eagles are, if you're so sure that that's not what I wanted to do. Oh boy. Oh, no, that is what I wanted to do. If you're going to tell me that you're so sure that the Chiefs are going to beat the Eagles and your reasoning is, well, there's the Mahomes magic, you need to watch more football. You need to watch more football. Stellar Rice says, I just hope if Philly wins, they can keep the squad together. I think we'll probably be able to keep most of our players. But the year after, the Eagles Super Bowl window is now and next year. It's not, the Super Bowl window is closed after next year because now we got to pay Jalen Carter. We got to pay Quinyon Mitchell. That's AJ Brown's last year of the 3-year deal. So I don't know what we're going to do with him. So we have Saquon this year, next year, and the year after. He might want another contract. So it's this year and next year. That's the Eagles Super Bowl window. Okay, enough sports talk. All right, and so to business. Oh, wait a minute. Guys, please let me know. Please let me know if the music sounds. Please let me know if the music is where it needs to be. I do this before I cook. We good? Are we good, guys? Can we hear everything? All right. Just want to make sure we can all hear. Let me know if you guys, let me know if the music is too loud. Okay, the music is right. You guys got it? The music is right? All right, good stuff. Good stuff. I always have to make sure I try not to make too many assumptions here. Okay, yep. Looks like all the levels are good to go. All right, guys. So I guess to sort of preface this whole situation at ESPN, I want to preface this by saying that I'll let you guys know up front that I did not know that Stephen A. Smith was married. I had no idea he had a wife, which I guess is a good thing, right? Further, I actually thought, along with a lot of you guys, that Molly Qerim and Stephen A. Smith were in a sexual relationship. Like, we used to make jokes about it all the time, right? Like, and look, a lot of their banter on and off on camera would make you think that they were in some sort of sexual relationship, right? Well, it turns out that they clearly were not. And I have dropped the ball. I do apologize. Looks like I dropped the ball I dropped the ball more than the Washington Commanders yesterday. So give me a second. Oh yeah, there it is. Sorry about that, guys. I forgot to pull up the videos here. So give me a second. So yeah, what I'll have to do is I'll just have to sort of restart that whole little rant there. Got 140 people in here watching. Let's not forget to hit that like button, guys. The like button is the most important metric that YouTube uses to gauge what they will or won't allow in the algorithms. Yeah. I literally thought somebody was at my door. Boy, I'm getting old. Okay. All right. So let's try that again. Take 2. There we go. All right, guys. So like I said, I didn't know that Stephen A. Smith was married. I didn't have any idea that he had a wife, and she's actually pregnant too, right? And like I said before, myself, along with a lot of you guys, we actually thought that him and Molly Qerim were fucking. We thought they were in a relationship. Well, it turns out they're not. It turns out that they are not in a sexual relationship, I guess, that any of us knows about. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play these 2 videos from Stephen A. Smith's wife to give you sort of a broad stroke of what's happening. So let's go here. The first video is 3 minutes long. I'm going to get out of the way, and I'm going to let it go. Here we go.
Hey, y'all. You ready for a little story time? You know that kid in school who's always, like, really, really quiet? And there's a bully that keeps on picking on him until everybody finally finds out that kid got them hands? I'm that kid that got them hands. So let's have a little story time about Molly on First Take. See, Molly came at me last night for the I don't know how many times from a fake account. And she was making fun of me. But she didn't know that I know who she is. And so I told her, like Stephen told her, to stop calling him SA. But she wouldn't listen. And I told her not to do it again or I was going to air her out. And so she decided to get on First Take today to do it. So let me tell you a little bit about Molly and why she calls Stephen SA.
Uh-oh.
Molly actually falsely accused Stephen of sexual harassment. This was after he rejected her advances.
There it is.
Because I guess she thought that he didn't really love me. Anyway, so let's go back about Molly. See, Molly was the one who actually planted the story about her and Stephen having an affair.
Uh-oh.
When Stephen wanted to address it, his bosses told him not to.
What?
Molly...
Hold up.
No, the fuck you didn't.
Yes, the fuck she did.
Blamed that on Jalen, her ex-husband.
What?
But it was really Molly. Molly was jealous because, see, Jalen told Molly not to move to Connecticut, but she didn't listen. And then she got mad at the result. So then she decided to go after Stephen A. after she saw him coming up even more. Well, baby, she didn't know that Stephen A. is all about Nikita. So anyway.
Hold up. Yo, she said all about Nikita. I ain't mad at Nikita. Go on. Talk your shit.
Plants this story. And she thought it was going to faze me, but it didn't. Because the one thing I know about my man, he likes all the assets. And she ain't got none.
Oops! Oh, no! Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Yo, she has officially cooked Molly Qerim. Goddamn.
Anyway, so she let it play out. And so when it didn't come, I told Stephen at that moment, I said, you should nip this in the bud. Because she is going to claim you harassed her.
That's right.
He said, no, my bosses told me not to. And there's another story about those bosses that actually are trying to sabotage Stephen A. at ESPN, but I'll talk about that later.
Oh, shit.
So today, Molly was the one who did it. She planted the story. She falsely accused Stephen. And apparently she didn't think I was about this life. But baby, I'm about this life.
Damn.
See, Stephen should have told you, not only am I a banking expert, I'm an IT expert.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. This bitch woke up and chose violence. Oh, my God.
And on top of that, I was the EEO director at the FDIC. Now, You better come again before you come correct.
Oops!
Before you come at me.
Damn!
Because I'd rather be growing my baby. But baby, I'll stop and take care of you.
Damn! Oh my God! Oh my goodness! Boy, that was a lot more savage than I thought it would be. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, well, here's the second video of her addressing Molly Qerim. Holy God! Here we go.
Hey, you thought I forgot about you?
Oh,
I didn't.
shit.
I just had things to do. Let me put my glasses on because class
Oh,
is in session.
this bitch said class. Hold up. Oh, I gotta watch that again.
I just had things to do.
This
Let me
bitch.
put my glasses on because class is in session.
Yo, this bitch is a savage.
You see, when people don't think water is wet, you got to take them to the ocean. So let's have part 2 about Molly.
Let's do it.
See, the reason that Molly decided to go and make these false accusations against Stephen A. is simply because she wanted money. Molly is in contract negotiations, and she only makes $400,000 a year. And I said only because me, somebody y'all don't even know, I made that in the federal government.
Oops.
But anyway,
Oop.
Molly wants
Flex
to
on
make
her.
Stephen A. money when she doesn't have Stephen A. talent.
Oh!
And so you can't do that. See, Molly is dry. She lacks really any talent and personality to be on television. You haven't seen her across multiple platforms because nobody wants her.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Yo! Holy moly! This bitch is savage!
She doesn't resonate with an audience.
Damn!
That's simply it. So if you want Stephen A. money, you need to have Stephen A. talent.
Oh shit!
Okay.
Oh shit!
Second
Oh my
thing
God.
is Molly had help with Norby because Norby is that type of manager. You know, that manager who hates to see you succeed more than them and to make more money more than them.
We all know it.
He's that person. And so they found a way that they thought they could hold Stephen A. down. That's what's happened. So, since Norby has been hating for a long time on talent that makes more than him, he's going to reap what he sows. So let me tell you what's going to happen with Molly and ESPN
Oh shit!
because of Norby. Molly will not be working on First Take next season.
What?
As a matter of fact, she won't be working at ESPN. Molly is going to get sick again. Her illness is going to come back. And it's going to stay.
Oh my God!
Further, ESPN profits and ratings will continue to decline
Oops!
until Norby Williams is moved out of that organization.
Oh my God!
Norby is a cancer. And what God will not tolerate is people being hurt by bad managers. That is what's going to happen. And if ESPN doesn't remove Norby, what's further going to happen is ESPN will fail to exist in the future. And Fox will take over as the nation's leader and as it relates to sports. Now, let me know if you're still feeling froggy and you want some more of these facts.
Oh!
You better ask somebody about me.
Oh my!
Because this is so y'all make sure y'all record it. So when it happens,
Oh my God!
that you know you can't play with me.
Oh my God! Oh my goodness! Holy shit! Hey, hey, hey! Yo, I am Team Mrs. Stephen A. I am Team Mrs. Stephen A. That bitch is a motherfucking savage. Guys, this is why women should not be on the sports desk. Okay? This is why women in sports should be seen and not heard. Now, there are a few exceptions here. I don't mind the hot sideline girl whose only job is to look good and report the facts, right? When you're dealing with professional athletes, information is power, and it is also at a premium. And the best way to get information out of millionaire alpha male pro athletes is either blackmail or pretty girls, right? And because pretty girls are a lot cheaper than, doing blackmail, well, Fox, CBS, ESPN, NBC, Amazon, etc., obviously decided to go the pretty girl route. And it works, and works very well. And the reason we know this is we watch every week. When a player gets hurt or there's something going on with the team that we need to know pregame, postgame, or even midgame, those pretty girls get it done. They look good, they're well spoken, and they relay the information that we need on about any given team. We all know who they are, Aaron Andrews, etc., etc. But that's where they need to stay, because the fact of the matter is that nobody gives a fuck about a female's opinion on male sports. We don't. We've been saying it for years, but ESPN continues to make women more and more prominent on these debate shows. Every time I turn around, it's Mina Kimes and Courtney Cronin in the final showdown of Around the Horn, right? Like, we're seeing these women, dude. Mina Kimes, they're all over the sports desk. Courtney Cronin, we got all these women trying to tell us about their takes on male professional football. We don't want that. First Take is obviously ESPN's crown jewel, but that jewel is becoming tarnished because of women, namely Molly Qerim. Molly Qerim's job on First Take is to look good and direct the conversation. That's it. And in the beginning, that's exactly what she did, and she was good at it. But like Joy Taylor, she started feeling herself, and when that happened, she started injecting her own opinion. When Joy Taylor was on The Herd, she replaced another hot blonde by the name of Christine Leahy. Well, Christine Leahy was replaced because she started getting mouthy on the show. She started injecting her opinion, and the quality of the show suffered. It plummeted. So FS1 hired Joy Taylor. And again, in the beginning, Joy was great. She read the Herd Line News like she was supposed to, engaged in friendly banter with Colin here and there. Well, as time went on, she too started feeling herself and started becoming insufferable. So Cowherd got rid of her, hired Jason McIntyre, and the show's ratings have never been higher. Imagine that. Now, the hiring of Jason McIntyre, coupled with FS1 finally listening to their audience and taking women off the air, with, of course, the exception of Joy Taylor, who is only on TV because she literally fucked her way onto TV. And by the way, I fully expect her to be fired from ESPN on February 10th, the day after the Super Bowl. I fully expect her to be fired from FS1. Football season will be over. You can phase her out, get her out the door. Okay? But to juxtapose Molly Qerim and Joy Taylor, Molly Qerim is at the point where she too is starting to feel herself. Anyone who watches First Take, and by the way, I actually stopped watching First Take about 2 months ago. I stopped watching 2 months ago because of Molly Qerim, and now they've got Elle Duncan, and then there's another manly chick, Shea Cornett, Christine Williamson with her buzz cut. I couldn't take it anymore. Too many fucking women. Sorry. But anyone who watches or used to watch First Take can clearly see that Qerim injects her unwanted opinion in everything, and she always does it at the worst times. 2 or more men will be discussing any given sports topic. And when the conversation starts to get good or starts to get heated, she purposely jumps in the middle of the debate. It'll be Stephen A versus Shannon Sharp or whatever, and she jumps right in with her little high pitch. It completely destroys the flow of the show. And for those of you guys who don't watch sports debate shows, or specifically First Take, Molly Qerim jumping in and yammering on about nothing, that is just like all of the girls talking into their microphones at the same time on Fresh and Fit. Right? You know, when there's more, when there's 2 people, all the bitches are talking, it really kills the quality of the show. You can't hear anything. Well, given the whole Joy Taylor situation at FS1, what with the lawsuit that outed her as a slut who slept her way to the top, this doesn't surprise me at all. And guys, this shouldn't surprise you either. You see, shortly after being hired at ESPN on First Take, she got married to another former ESPN employee by the name of Jalen Rose. Jalen Rose is a former NBA player who played at the University of Michigan back in the early 90s and was a part of the legendary Fab Five. The Fab Five freshmen at Michigan. Those who are old enough, we remember. All 5 of those guys, Chris Webber, Ray Jackson, Jimmy King, Jalen Rose, and Jawan Howard. 5 freshmen. Those 5 freshmen, they all got to the NCAA championship game and then did it again as sophomores. They lost to Duke and Carolina, respectively. Jalen Rose had already been at ESPN and made regular appearances on First Take. Well, obviously. From there, him and Molly hit it off, and they got married back in 2018. Well, 3 years later, they are now divorced, and since then, many people, including myself, suspected that given her relationship and subsequent marriage to Jalen Rose, who was a former co-host and colleague, that, well, her and Stephen A. Smith were sleeping together. I said it before, their on-air banter was very flirty. And sometimes they actually sounded like a married couple, like the way they used to interact with each other on the show. Well, now that Nikita, Stephen A's wife, has come out with all of this stuff, it looks like our suspicions were incorrect. And surprise, surprise, Molly Qerim tried to Me Too Stephen A, and Mrs. Stephen A was not here for it. But let's pause for a second here, guys. Are we surprised with this situation? Think about it. Think about it. Woman gets divorced by her high-value husband. And yes, Jalen Rose divorced Molly. Now she finds herself next to Stephen A. Smith, who, like it or not, is probably the biggest star in sports media right now. Like it or not, Stephen A. Smith is the biggest star in sports media. Rumor has it that he's going to run for president. He's trying to position himself to run for president. Right? Dude, and the thing is this, even people who aren't sports fans know who Stephen A. Smith is. And now that he appears to have thrown his towel into the political ring, his star is even brighter now, if you can believe that. Well, predictably, the women in Stephen A's proximity are going to shoot their shots, either directly or indirectly. Well, Molly Qerim shot her shot directly and came on to Stephen A. Smith. And when he rejected her, she went to HR and tried to get Stephen A. hemmed up over a false sexual harassment allegation. Sound familiar? Remember in that lawsuit, Joy Taylor told the makeup artist, hey, listen, he'll play ball or I'll just say he sexually harassed me. He sexually assaulted me and then he'll be gone. So I have control of them. Molly tried running that same game. She tried running that same game. And think about this, guys. Doesn't this sound familiar? A false EPAR accusation. Guy meets girl, pounds her out the same day, and then ghosts her the next. She feels rejected, so she falsely accuses him of EPAR. This is exactly the same thing, guys. Molly Qerim shot her shot at Stephen A. Smith. He rejected her. She got her feelings hurt, and so her move is to try to get him canceled by falsely accusing him of sexual harassment. And to add insult to injury, she starts calling him S.A. on the air as a subtle shot at Stephen A. Smith. Even I wasn't aware of that until this whole scandal started. I thought she was calling Stephen A. S.A. because Stephen A. But you kept calling him S.A., S.A., S.A. It didn't really sound right, but I said, okay, maybe they are fucking if she's giving him and it's funny. Because I remember when she first started calling him S.A., I thought it was like a pet name or something like that. Right? I was thinking that she was the only one that can call him that because, I thought they were sleeping together and she came up with a cutie little, pet name for him that she could call him on the air to sort of low-key let everyone know that her and Stephen A. were fucking. Well, we all know now that the reason she started calling him S.A., right? And to be honest, that doesn't surprise me. Gentlemen, this is why we can't have women working in male spaces, guys. Okay? Anytime women work with men, these things happen. And the bigger the industry, the bigger the scandal. I remember a few years ago, Maria Taylor, who now works for NBC, was in contract negotiations with ESPN. Apparently, she wanted Stephen A. money. And for the record, I think Stephen A. makes somewhere in the neighborhood of $12 million a year, something like that. Well, Maria Taylor wanted as much as Stephen A. Smith, right? She wanted as much as Stephen A. was making, and that wasn't going to happen. Well, when it became clear that ESPN was not going to pay that kind of money, a video of her then rival, Rachel Nichols, was put out. What was in that video was Rachel Nichols essentially saying that Maria Taylor was a DEI hire, right? ESPN fired her a few days later, leaving the door open for Maria Taylor. Well, ESPN let her go, right? And now she works for NBC. But once again, when women are in a male space, these things happen. There is always drama when women work in male spaces, and 2025 has already showed us why women shouldn't work in male spaces with the Joy Taylor fiasco and now this Molly Qerim scandal. And oh, by the way, Molly Qerim is currently in contract negotiations with ESPN. I imagine that this will probably derail negotiations, which will inevitably end her career in sports media. But with Bob Iger in charge at ESPN, it would not surprise me if she stayed on the air, and that is the memo. All right. Cigarman85 says, the bigger the cans, the bigger the scandal. Yeah, man. Philly Sports says, I disagree with female sports takes. I think some are even better than males. Philly Sports, if you comment, let's not use the all caps. I don't want you to, let's not, I don't mind, listen, we can debate and all that, just let's stay away from the all caps. Let's stay away from all caps here. Armando Moreno says, is it me or would Donovan make a good newscaster? Yeah, I get that a lot. I get that a lot. Yep. Aaron Andrews. Yep. Jay Blaze says she's aging out. Yep. Trinity Boy 32 says first it was Joy Taylor, now it's Molly. Yep. Shane Will Win says I mute her ass every time I see her start talking. Dude, she is insufferable. She is literally insufferable. Stellar Eye says, yep, Mina has good takes, but they all crash and burn because of emotion. Yeah, the only reason Mina Kimes has good takes is because they're fed to her. Mina Kimes doesn't know dick about football, man. She doesn't know dick about football. All she does is watch other See, there's a reason why Mina Kimes isn't on in the morning, okay? Mina Kimes is not on in the morning because she has to watch everybody else's take so that she can formulate her own take for NFL Live at 4 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Like, don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. The only reason why Mina Kimes has good takes is because she takes everybody else's takes. That's what she does. Women don't have those kinds of sports takes from women like Mina Kimes. You know somebody's giving them to her. Phantom 313 says, I remember on First Take, Spike Lee had to check Molly because she wouldn't stop interrupting him. Yeah, it was crazy. It's like, dude, like, you know what I'm saying? Like she thinks she is now the star of the show, right? She is just paid there to look good and direct the conversation. Nobody gives a fuck about what Molly Qerim thinks about sports. We don't give a shit. She thinks we do. That's why she runs off at the mouth all the goddamn time. Yeah, Massimoon Stream says Molly Qerim is basically Vanna White. We never needed her to start giving her takes on anything. Yeah, you're absolutely right. That's exactly right. Wow, Black Lemur 2009 says, I stopped watching years ago because of Qerim. Dude, I stopped watching First Take about 2 months ago. I just couldn't take it anymore. And I didn't come on here and make some big grand... You guys, I am finished with ESPN's First Take. I just stopped watching it. I watched The Facility on FS1. It's four fucking former football players talking football. That's what it is. That's what I tuned in for. That's what I get. David Zenwa says Elle Duncan is only there to show her legs. Yeah, Elle Duncan is another one of these bitches. She's another fucking harpy. All she does is run off at the mouth. She's a proud card-carrying feminist. All these bitches do is talk about Title IX and about how Angel Reese has revolutionized the WNBA, yet Angel Reese is afraid to even fucking shoot a layup. Fuck out of here, man. Dude, I cannot stand Elle Duncan. Still RS says she never let Shannon finish. Pause, you stupid. Phantom 313 says Kimberly Martin is another one that's annoying. You know, Kimberly Martin makes regular appearances on Get Up. And I still watch Get Up because that's mostly men. If I'm being perfectly honest, I don't mind. I mean, listen, she kind of rubbed me the wrong way when they were talking about the whole Caitlin Clark situation or the Ime Udoka situation. I was like, okay, Kimberly A. Martin is being the typical black woman, but unless I'm missing something, she doesn't really get. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm missing something. I'm not annoyed by her when she's on Get Up. And Kimberly A. Martin is also a sideline reporter. They'll fly her out to games, and she'll spend a week with the team and report on the team before, during, and after the game. Phantom 313 says Molly was annoying on the NFL Network. I had no idea that Molly Qerim was ever on the NFL Network. Stellar says Shannon is always mad and upset because he has a 5-second delay because he's not in studio. She runs it. She never lets Unc cook like he did when he was with Skip. Yeah, right. The Trolls Puppeteer says Don finally afforded a razor to shave. Yeah. I made $6. I started to GoFundMe. Because I'm broke and I live in a shack, and so I started to GoFundMe. My GoFundMe goal was $10. Didn't quite make it. We made it to $6, and with that $6, I finally managed to afford a razor. Appreciate that. Jay Blaze says Molly's hit the wall. Absolutely. Rogue Nation says like the video. Black Lemur 2009 says Stephen A. Smith is married. He is. He is absolutely married. I had no idea until yesterday. Philly Sports says, I disagree with the female sports takes. I think some are even better than males. Okay. Then we will agree to disagree. Listen, if you want to watch if you want to watch women give sports takes on male sports, I'm not mad at you. Like, do what you do. I mean, if that's what you want to do, that's fine. I don't. I choose not to watch. I just choose not to watch. Masamoon Stream says oldest play in the Pretty Girl Playbook, just accuse him of sexual assault. Absolutely. Trinity Boy says, and she calls Ryan RC. She's been calling Ryan RC since Ryan Clark's been with ESPN. She only recently started calling Stephen A. SA. Arkham Knight says, I'm waiting for someone to go at Joy Taylor too because she is not qualified to be a sports analyst either. Arkham Knight, are you aware of the FS1 lawsuit? Somebody already came at Joy Taylor, and her name is Nushin Faraji. She used to be Joy Taylor's makeup girl. She recently filed a lawsuit against FS1, a civil suit, and she spilled all the tea. Janik Lecallion says, stop the caps. Stop the caps. Jonathan D. Cruz says, it's hard enough to respect the opinion of someone who never played. Now we have to listen to women tell us what they feel. Exactly. This is why the ratings at FS1 are going up. Because they've taken all the females except for Joy Taylor off the air. Yep, Philly Sports says facility is the best one out right now. And my boy Shady be representing for us, something Irvin Annoying's ass has been doing all my life. Yo, real shit. Real shit. Dude. Yo, Shady, he makes no bones. He's like, yo, we're the Eagles. We finna waves that fucking flag. Hell yeah. 23 Fresh says, Chinea is a good reporter. Yeah, she's a good reporter. A good reporter. I don't give a fuck what Chinea Gwumike has to say about LeBron James or Ja Morant and the Memphis Grizzlies. Don't give a shit. I don't care. I want to watch Richard Jefferson. I want to watch Kendrick Perkins. I want to watch Stephen A. And listen, Stephen A. never played, right? The difference is that Stephen A.'s a fucking man. I don't want to hear women commenting on men's sports. So I just don't watch. I don't watch Inside the NBA. Here's another thing. There are no women on ESPN's NFL Sunday Countdown. There are no women on Fox's pregame show. There are no women on CBS's pregame show. You think they're trying to tell us something? Huh? There's a reason why you don't see women at the desks of the top-rated pregame and postgame shows. There's Carissa Thompson, who is at Amazon. She does every Thursday night. She is one of the only two women who allows men to be men. She's the only one. Carissa Thompson is the only palatable host. It's Carissa Thompson, Richard Sherman, Andrew Whitworth, Tony Gonzalez, and Ryan Fitzpatrick. All four former players, 2 future Hall of Famers, 3 future Hall of Famers, Whitworth, Gonzalez, and Sherman. And Ryan Fitzpatrick, who's probably one of the greatest backups in history. I don't know if that's a flex. But Carissa Thompson lets them know. She lets them be men. They make comments all the time, jibber and jabbing. She lets them do it. Phantom 3 and 3 says Stephen A. doesn't need ESPN. He has his own platform. He can interview athletes and collab with Nightcap. Exactly. He don't need ESPN anymore, man. Arkham Knight says Malika Andrews is another one too. Man, you got that right. God, Malika Andrews. And Malika Andrews is definitely feeling herself because she's married to a white dude named Dave McMenamin who also works for ESPN. Forever Noble says, do you think Saquon Barkley has potential to be top 3 running backs of all time? Top 3? That's wow. I don't. Jesus. There's Walter Payton, Jim Brown, Barry Sanders, maybe top 5. There are a lot of great running backs. Top 3, I'm not 100% sure. But I'll tell you what, if he keeps this up, he is a Hall of Famer in the making. If he has 2 more seasons similar to this one, in like this in Philly, make up the bus for Canton. Phoenix Light Games with the $10 super chat says there's a reason why women hate getting kicked out of male spaces rather than female spaces. They know male spaces provide value and have a modicum of status. If they cast out, they know they were never needed. There you go. 1,000%. 1,000%. Rogue Nation says Disney is to blame. This is done on purpose. They want DEI hires for ESPN, and Stephen A. is on the burner. Yep, that's true. Still Iri says DEI ESPN. Good stuff. All right, man. All right. Looking good here. Looking real good. I'm going to tell you what. I did not know that Stephen A.'s wife was savage like that. Like, I didn't know that bitch. I mean, like, real shit. I didn't know that bitch had it in her. Oh, that's what it was. I deleted. Oh, never mind. Hold on. I got to find Arletta Mooley. So, what we are going to do now on the Hard R podcast, guys, is we are going to we're going to go through. We're going to go to. We are going to react to a few police videos, which means we are going to play Hard R Police Bingo. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So shout out to. Hang on a second. That was from a month ago. Oh, wow. Yeah, I tend to only like to react. I only like to react to the Pop the Balloons. The Pop the Balloon or Find Love, where it's the woman choosing. There it is. Yeah, I like to react to the Pop the Balloon where the women are choosing from the line of men because that allows us to play bingo. That allows us to play bingo. So, Shish317 wants to be a shit stirrer and say Stephen A doesn't have a wife. Okay, you're getting banned for that because now you're just trying to. You know what? I'll time you out for 24 hours. You just want to come in here and argue. If this woman, Stephen A doesn't have a wife, Nikita Smith, her Twitter handle is Mrs. Stephen A. It's Mrs. Stephen A. Okay? If Stephen A didn't have a wife, he would have come out and said, yeah, this Nikita Smith, not my wife. Not my wife. He would have come out and said that. He didn't say that. This video was put out yesterday. Nice try. Nice try. Yeah, every once in a while, man, we get a shit stirrer that comes in here and just says the opposite. Oh, yeah. Stephen A. Smith is not married. I'm supposed to lose my man. So, yes, he is. Bruh, you know Stephen A. is married. And if he were not married to Nikita Smith, he would have put out a statement that says, guys, this woman's a fraud. I'm not married to Nikita Smith. Fuck what you heard. Peace out. Peace out. Okay. Our first police video is called, quote, Poetic Justice. Poetic Justice advocate gets poetic justice. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, yeah, let me bring this up, too. There we go. There we go. Make sure the bingo card is above that. There we go. All right, let's get into Hard R Police Bingo. Let's get it.
Just real quick, you're not in trouble. Ma'am, if you keep walking away, we're going to have to arrest you. Because I've already given... I listened to you for just a second. Listen.
Look, see that? Dude, guys. When they start walking away and doing this, that, and the third, they already know they're in trouble.
And explain it to you. I will arrest you. I will arrest you. I will arrest you.
To talk to you.
Well, you have to stop because you're under detention.
How?
Because I'm going to,
right
if you would let me explain it to you, I can explain it to you. Okay?
Well, then explain
so, the ladies across, the people across the street want to issue you a criminal trespass warrant.
Ooh.
How? Whenever I
Listen, can I explain it to you?
No, you
yes,
can't
I can.
because they're bullshit.
Oh,
even
boy.
get to go buy food or anything.
You know, I understand
Oh, okay, I see. She has a Poetic Justice t-shirt on.
Like,
that. I get it. I understand that. I understand. They want to issue a criminal trespass warning. They're
See, what's happening is she's doing two things at once here, guys. She's doing two things at once here. Number one, she's trying to filibuster, okay? And we know that when niggas get in this situation, they filibuster for two reasons. Number one, to try to overtalk the cops. And number two, to give themselves plausible deniability and say, well, I didn't know, he didn't tell me.
saying
get
that.
to walk inside and buy food.
That's the thing, because they didn't want you to go inside. That's why they didn't
I
let
didn't
you.
even go inside, and I go to that store all the fucking time, and
They
this
don't,
never happens.
and that's why they want us to issue a criminal
I
trespass
go to the
warrant.
store all the time, and I buy shit.
I get it.
Okay.
I get
I
it.
pay
I
for
get
my
it. I get it. And I'm not saying that you steal anything. I'm not just telling you
Is
that's
somebody listening to Tainted Love in the background?
what they want to do, and so I have to do that.
No, you don't.
I have to.
Oh,
If
no.
somebody, since they called us and told me to come and issue you a criminal trespass warrant. So
See?
this is what's going to happen. You're going to go back to my patrol car. We're going to issue a
I don't
criminal.
have to go back to
Listen to me
Oh,
for just a
no.
second.
because I'm not gonna sign
If
shit.
you're
See, there it is. I'm not going to sign shit. Baby girl, you don't have to sign anything for them to criminally trespass you. Again, Phoenix Light Games put it the best. The only reason why niggas study the law or think they know the law in these situations is to give themselves a reason not to comply with the cops. That's why we get niggas in here. Well, she doesn't have to do this and she doesn't have to do that. Maybe not, but I've never seen it not end well in this scenario. I don't have to do shit. All the cop is trying to do is trying to give her a trespass warning. He's not trying to arrest her. He's just trying to give her a warning.
Gonna go to jail. It's
what? What did I
because you're
do?
starting to obstruct what
How
I'm
am I
telling you to do.
obstructing?
Oh boy, here we go. How am I obstructing? I don't think that counts as I'm not doing anything, but let's wait and see.
Because you're refusing to go back to my car. This is your last chance. Let's go. Go.
No.
Go. Grab the leash. Grab the leash of the dog.
Yeah, you know what? Damn, that fucking blows. Why do they have to have this? Well, I don't think, no, yeah, it could get me, but it is in the background. It is in the background. I don't know. Grab the leash of the
This isn't even my dog.
I don't care. You're about to go to jail. You are going to go to jail.
What?
Go to my patrol car.
For what?
I'm about it. Go ahead. Take the dog.
Stop. Like,
Take
for
the dog.
what? What am I going?
the-
This isn't even my
the dog.
dog. Like,
Here.
I'll give you the dog.
Okay, then let it go.
For what? Like, I don't even want.
Don't make it hard.
Like,
Okay.
you're
What's that?
twisting it the wrong fucking way, dude.
Let it be
Like,
careful.
stop. Like, I'm not even.
Oh, Yannick L'Italien says a creator was in a. Oh, okay. All right. Well, I guess I'll go ahead and. Well, that sucks. That fucking blows. All right. Well, so much for tainted love and poetic justice. This one's actually quite a long video here, 38 minutes long. Let's see. And thanks for looking out for me, guys. I appreciate it. I appreciate that. Body cam. Woman assaults, spits, and threatens to curse officers. Oh boy.
On January 3rd, 2022, Atlanta police responded to a call about a domestic dispute
Hold on. Hang on a second, y'all. My bad.
in Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay. Here we go.
On January 3rd, 2022, Atlanta police responded to a call
shit.
about a domestic dispute in
Oh
Atlanta,
shit.
Georgia.
Dude, already it's in Atlanta. Man, y'all already know what it is. Y'all already know what it is.
I should keep calling you, bro. Oh, you on here.
Damn, these niggas showed up in.
Sam, go ahead, radio. We went to call it.
Gregory Smith says thoughts on the guy who said he's not going back to Haiti. I have no idea what you're talking about. No, it's all right, Yannick. It's all good.
We fuss and fight, you know what I'm saying?
You can very properly.
Pushing yourself and I want to feel that shit tonight, honestly. We was talking about, like, how she felt and shit like that, you know, and, you know what I'm saying? I was trying to get deeper in what she trying to understand what feeling like, because she kept telling me that I was, you know what I'm saying, coming across her. And lately I just been neglecting her, basically, and, like, myself was, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, she's not what I imagined with her, you know what I'm saying? I moved out here from Alabama and everything like that, you know what I'm saying? She said she wanted to change her life and shit like that, and asked her to jump on a new lead, so I did, you know what I'm saying? I took a chance with her and everything like that, and brought her out here, and she's been out here for like a year, like, she's been on the record that probably like 6 months, and she's got a new job and everything like that in Publix up the road, and everything like that, and like it's just been stressful holidays and everything like that. I myself as a truck driver off the road every
Oh,
now
boy.
and then. I think I've been off for like 3 weeks.
I understand. Kind of fast forward why you called it
I got you. I know y'all busy. Okay, so tonight what happened was basically we got in a fight. Like I asked her, I told her that straight up. Like,
Yeah, this
hey, you know
is-
what? I'm not even doing it. Like
Okay, this is dragging along.
y'all, she knows I'm not bullshit. I'm not playing around. Like no.
Dude, I might have.
I sit here and I put my hands on you. Like,
Yeah, we don't care, bruh.
Put it up for me.
Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Going on, he just drunk as goddamn mad because he said he wanted to get his ex beat me up, and I said that she not going down like that.
All right, so what happened with a knife and all that stuff?
What the knife said? Please show me the knife. What they at? Please show me the knife. What they at? Besides my face being snatched, my hair being snatched out. Please tell me. Please tell me what the knife said besides my hair being snatched out.
Yeah,
That's on my
I
kids.
told her mine.
Please tell me what the knife said besides my hair being snatched out. I'm being honest. Being honest because if I was man, you could. If I was
Oh, shit.
I would beat I would punch in your mother face. You know.
Oh
you're
my
lying.
God.
You're
Oh
lying.
shit.
All right, so listen.
You're lying.
how this gonna
My
go?
hair is snatched out.
Does this bitch have a matching tattoo of the shit that's on her pajamas? Like, you see that neck tattoo? It looks like it matches the PJs.
Listen to me.
My hair is
I'm about to
snatched
take your
out.
ass to jail, and that's how
You
that's
can,
gonna go.
okay, you can say me Jeff because I'm not lying. He snatched my motherfucking hair
Are
out.
you gonna listen or not?
Okay, what's up? I'm listening.
All right, do me a favor, cause I don't know why you thought that.
No, he got it. He the one that.
Oh shit, here we
You
go.
don't, bro. Ain't no none of that.
Damn, the cops in the ATL, they don't fuck around, bruh.
Where you from, this ain't that.
Oops. He says, wherever you thought you was from, this ain't that. God damn.
No, you in the wrong.
Oh, damn.
You got people trying to talk to you and you sitting here acting like a
I'm not acting like a mother. I said, what's up?
Me. Nah, to me, I don't care about what you talking about. Talking about me.
You know you're in the wrong. You know you're in the wrong.
Bro, do me a favor.
You know you're wrong.
Outside.
You know you're in the wrong. If you can't go for my piece of ass, you know you're in the wrong. Me.
Yeah, Greg, I don't really talk politics, but yeah, good for America, I guess.
Wrong. He in the wrong.
Oh my God.
He in the wrong. He know what
Close the door, bro. Go in and close the door.
he know what.
So listen to me. First of all, we came in here trying to hear what you got to say, but then you start talking.
No, because he in the
See, she cannot stop running off at the mouth. She can't stop running off at the fucking mouth, man. That's why, dude, this is why these people, and yeah, I said it, this is why these people, this is why these people get into so much trouble. It's why they get into so much freaking trouble, dude, is they just will not shut the fuck up. They can't do it. Like the cop is telling her, the reason why you're being detained right now is because you won't shut up. We're here to help you out. You called the cops. We're here to help you out, and you won't shut up. Just shut up.
Hear what you have to say.
I got a whole lingerie. How the fuck am I wrong? That bitch wrong. What you talking about?
So did we come up here and come sideways at you?
It don't matter. You called us. He called.
Oh my God,
Don't
this
push on my
bitch.
chest, baby. I got an assault for a police officer. I don't give a fuck you have a uniform. I ain't do shit. I ain't do shit. You shut up.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Y'all are nuts. You going to jail?
You are in the
What
wrong.
you about to do?
You know you in the wrong.
I'm about to take her ass. You ain't got time for that.
You know he
Yo, these motherfucking cops are savage. They're like, hey, we ain't got time for that.
Shut up and listen.
Get her some pants. I'm about to take her. I don't have time for that. Please. No,
Damn.
I'm not that type of officer. I don't deal with shit like that. I'm not.
And listen.
Get her.
Yo, I'ma tell you what. This cop is not fucking around. Yo, this cop is not fucking around, y'all. He's like, man, nah, fuck all this noise. I'm not here for this nonsense. I'm not doing this. Bitch, you going to jail.
Get her some pants, bro. Get her some clothes.
Bruh,
I'm
go
not
get her
dealing
some.
with that. I'm not dealing with that. Get her some pants and find me her license.
Oh my God. Yeah, this cop had enough. He reached his limit just like that.
I just asked you a question. I didn't say something.
I know. Yeah, I can get my ID. I could pray Mr. Valentine, but I ain't did shit wrong. Look at my edges. Look at my edges. Look at my edges.
What edges? Ah, you saw what I did there?
Calm down. They talking.
Oh my God, dude.
Fish.
Ike Not Turner says, why black women be sounding and acting like dudes? Because they're taught that this is attractive. Man.
Allah, calm down. Calm down.
Dude, this bitch is out of control.
Okay, calm down.
She will not stop talking, bruh.
No, get her ID, bro.
You are lying.
You want to put these pants on? Or
You are lying.
Because I don't know.
You
You want to put these on, or you want to go with that on?
He lying.
Lying about what?
Look at my edges. Do you think I was snatching my edges out like this, Mr. Valentine? Do you think I was snatching my edges out? Look at my edges.
Have you taken any?
I ain't taking
I mean, she does have a point. You know what I'm saying? Like, she does have a point.
nothing. I just got out of work.
You definitely been drinking, though, right?
I have not. He been drinking, and that's what my kids
Put
like.
these pants on for me.
He been drinking. I ain't did shit wrong.
Oh, there it is. She just said I didn't do shit wrong. So already, I didn't do anything. Where's that? I didn't do anything. Here we go.
I can't. I have handcuffs on. And he know he's lying.
All right, put your leg in the sand.
Fuck I did. Fuck I got a whole fucking lunch right for the stupid ass. He been drinking, not me. I just got where you get your motherfucking schedule. You got.
Yannick says, I wanted to chime in, but I'm sitting in a plane and pushback is in 10 minutes. I'll want to chime in on a later podcast, but the long and the short of it, try this shit where I live in Thailand. Yeah, exactly, dude. Exactly.
I'm Boulevard. I just got work. And
All right, so
Armando Moreno asks, he says, Donovan, is this how most people act in the ATL? Yep. Uh-huh. Yes, they do. Dude, ATL is the ghetto of America. Look. Atlanta, Georgia, gentlemen, it is America's ghetto. It is America's ghetto, fam. Like, it's sad, but it's true.
listen, you're not going to jail for anything with him. You're going to jail for disorderly conduct, because...
How am I disorderly conduct? Because you showing up to my doorstep when I haven't did anything wrong. Look at my edges.
You don't understand how you did
How did I do?
Dude, she will not shut the fuck up.
Right, that's your whole problem. Right there. You gotta calm down.
I'm allowed.
Yo, I love this nigga. Like, you better calm down.
Every day.
Well, that shit gonna get you in jail all day, every day.
And I haven't did anything.
This bitch just continues to yell.
So when
And I'm listening. This is a better time when I haven't did anything.
When I walked in there, exactly. When I walked in there, asked you what was going on. Oh my God, I can't do that shit.
No, he's like, no, I can't do it. No. Yo, let me rewind that. He's like, oh my God, I can't do that shit. I'm not. Yo, this guy needs to be in every police video. This guy needs to be in every police video. It's like, bro, I'm not doing this.
No. Oh my God, I can't do that shit. Whatever.
And I understand. He's lying.
You definitely wasn't going to jail, but you doing way too much. I cannot
He's really lying. That's on my kid's life.
You're saying he's...
Young Chaos says, damn, I'm about to move there next month from New York. Oh. My boy, that is a problem. I hope you're moving there for a job. I hope that you are moving there for a job. I hope you're moving there for a job, man, because I'm about to play y'all. I'm about to just diverge here. And I'm about to play y'all a video that I put out after my most recent trip to the ATL called The Lost City of Atlantis. Or The Lost City of Atlanta. Oh, man, you got to watch this, bruh. You got to watch this. My guess is that this will probably end the same way. Hang on a second. So this is back at the old studio. You got to watch this, all. You want to know how much of a shithole Atlanta is? Watch and learn, boys. Here we go. Recent trip to Atlanta dovetails perfectly into our topic today. Those of you who have followed me for a while know that I travel quite a bit. And anyone who travels on a regular basis knows that there are certain challenges that can sometimes present themselves during the process. And you guys can let me know if the music is too loud. I think I've got it perfectly, but if I'm wrong, let me know. Anyway, some challenges are minor. Some challenges are moderate. And some are extremely difficult to overcome. But because you're on a mission, you adapt, you overcome, and you keep it moving. Now, I've traveled enough to have had my fair share of frustration and obstacles. I've stayed in hotels where riffraff makes their way into the resort every now and again. All right, I've had situations where the hotel's business center wasn't up to snuff. I've had hotels tell me that they don't have a specific piece of equipment I requested beforehand. Right? I've had situations where they did have the equipment, but the equipment didn't work properly. I've had shady Uber drivers try to get me to pay them off the books, right? I've DoorDashed things that either didn't arrive, got canceled, or the wrong food was delivered. I've had deliveries that never made it. I've Instacarted equipment that showed up damaged or the wrong item was delivered. I've been given incorrect information about a piece of equipment I bought only to discover that what I bought didn't necessarily do what I wanted it to do. I've had situations where I've been interrogated about my return. And of course, we've all experienced the frustration of the ice machine not working on your floor or the inconvenience of one or more elevators being out. Right? I've dealt with restaurants not doing or having what they advertise. I've dealt with shitty customer service. I've had flights canceled, delayed, rescheduled. You could name any problem, any challenge, or any obstacle that could be encountered during travel, and I've experienced it. Now, in the grand scheme of things, these are first world problems, right? Okay, so the hotel's printer ran out of ink, so I had to go to the UPS store one time. Inconvenient, yes, but not insurmountable, and not really that common. Okay, so a bum wanders in and has to be apprehended by security. Again, no big deal, as it doesn't happen often. In fact, just about all of the things that I mentioned aren't that common at all. Yes, some happen more than others, but by and large, these sorts of issues are generally isolated, meaning that I almost never have more than one of these obstacles or issue to overcome in a city that I happen to be doing business in. 2 at the very most, and even that doesn't happen that often. Until this weekend. Gentlemen, this was without a doubt the absolute worst business trip I have ever had. And it's not close. It's not close. The second worst was in the same city. That is Atlanta, Georgia. But let me rewind a few years and give you a little backstory for those of you who are new to my channel. And again, all this is going to tie in to the Nick Fuentes situation. Those of you who are familiar with my origin story know about my brief stay in Atlanta years and years ago. I had just gotten out of a bad breakup, terrible situation that left me broken homeless. Now, thankfully, my brother bought me a bus ticket to Atlanta, where my mother, brother, and sister were living at the time. And that, fortunately, that allowed me to recover mentally and financially. Now, I was only there for 6 months because even though I did what I had to do while I was there, I hated it. This was my second stint in the ATL, and to my surprise, it hadn't changed much since 2004 when I lived out there the first time. I couldn't stand the victim mentality everyone had. I hated the segregation of races that is indirectly co-signed by the powers that be in the area. I was tired of hearing white people this and white devils and all that. And of course, I didn't like the way I was perceived. Of course, all the usual names they called me when I was there in Atlanta for the second time. White boy, Uncle Tom, sellout, whitewashed, house nigger, all the rest of that. These are people I worked with. Now, the reason why it bothered me so much is because I thought when I went back to Atlanta for the second time, I thought that maybe black people had changed in the nearly decade and a half after I graduated high school, where I was, you guessed it, treated the same way by other black students. But ultimately, I learned to live with it, and eventually, I not only overcame it, I thrived because of it. Because I'll be honest with you guys, for a lot of years, I struggled with my identity. I really had a hard time dealing with my own people not accepting me as I am. But that bad breakup, the subsequent move to Atlanta, and eventually on to Vegas, taught me that there were no more pressing matters, that there were more pressing matters I had to deal with personally than the ignorance of the black community. Now, I dipped my toe in the water one last time when I worked with O'Shea, but I was quickly reminded that the black community had all but excommunicated me the minute I opened my mouth for the very first time in class after we moved to North Carolina. But I digress. So let's fast forward. And of course, somebody commented that I'm not black. So listen, this is the narrative. This is the narrative that is indicative of people who are critical of me. Donovan's not black, he's a white boy. It is what it is. So let's fast forward to this past weekend in the 770. So Devin and I flew down to Atlanta to shoot episode 13 of the How to Relationship podcast, and the beginning of the trip could not have been smoother. Could have been smoother. Flew right through TSA. American Airlines upgraded us to first class because that particular trip had put us over the threshold of a few loyalty and miles rewards. The ride to the hotel was smooth. Everything was solid. We stayed in Buckhead, which last time I was there was awesome. Great diversity of people. Black people, Hispanic people, Mexican people. I mean, it was great. Great, cool, big city vibe. No riffraff, no hood niggas, none of that. Now, this, among other things, is why I booked the hotel this past weekend in Buckhead. And then we got there. The entrance to the hotel looked like a nightclub. There were ratchets and hood niggas everywhere. And this was the very first time I had ever seen multiple armed police officers in the lobby for no other reason but to keep the peace should things pop off. I asked the lady at the desk, I was like, what happened? And she says to me, what do you mean what happened? Well, there are 3 armed police officers in close proximity. Oh, they're just here to make sure, keep the peace in case anything pops off. Okay, no big deal. So maybe there was an event, right? Maybe something was going on. So Dev and I, we go and we check into our room. We got in our room. Beautiful room. Had a good night's sleep. Well, the next day, I called down to the front desk and I asked them if they had the computer monitor that I had requested that had been confirmed 2 nights before. And not only did the girl act like she didn't know what I was talking about, she told me that they don't allow guests to borrow equipment. Okay, that's a little frustrating, given that I was told literally the opposite just a couple of days before, and a little surprising given where we were, Buckhead. Right? Again, we're in Buckhead, the Beverly Hills of Atlanta. All right, no big deal. I'll grab an Uber to Best Buy and get a portable monitor. I had Devin order refreshments and soft drinks for the guests of the podcast while I was gone so that they'd have time to get cold for the podcast. We're going to put them in the fridge. Now, on BestBuy.com, they had maybe 5 or 6 options that I was interested in. But when I got to the store, they told me that they didn't have any of them in stock. Even when I showed them on my phone, they told me the website was wrong. So now I'm starting to get a little frustrated, but thankfully they did have one model in stock. So I picked it up and I asked the girl, is this compatible with Mac? She looks up from her phone and says, yeah. I said, are you sure? It doesn't say that on the box. She keeps an eye on her phone and with an attitude says it's compatible with Mac. Okay, fine. She works there. She would know, right? She would know, okay, hey, no problem. No problem. All right, maybe I don't know, who knows? Maybe she's going through it with her baby daddy, whatever the case may be. She had some dude's name tattooed on her neck. I don't know. So maybe she did know what was going on. Well, I get back to the hotel room, fire it up, and nothing. It did not work. Every time I turned it on, it would show the logo on the screen, then disappear. Now, I thought I was doing something wrong, so I reread the instructions. Come to find out that not only is this not compatible with a Mac, it came with a software installation disk. Now, I'm old enough to remember when installation disks were always fairly standard with computer hardware, but I hadn't seen, used, or even purchased anything that's required one in like half a decade. I have 11 Mac computers of all different kinds. I've got 2 Mac Pros. I've got 4 or 5 iMacs. I've got 4 MacBooks, 2 MacBook Pros, 2 other MacBooks, MacBook Air. And none of them have a disk drive. Okay, no big deal. It wasn't the first time I'd been given bad information about a product or been in a situation where the website didn't necessarily accurately depict the proper inventory. I'll just Instacart one and have them deliver. By the way, guys, we're gonna do something special tonight. We're gonna do a Fresh and Fit look-in. So Fresh and Fit is live right now. We're gonna look in on them and see what's going on there. Deliver it directly to the room because time is getting short at that point. To my surprise, the monitor arrived well before the time range. So things were looking up until I plugged it in.
Oh my God.
The screen is cracked and nothing could be seen. You guys know what it looks like when you try to fire up a cracked screen? It lights up, but you can't see anything. Okay, fine. This wasn't the first time I ordered equipment that was defective or damaged. I'll just have them deliver another one and return the cracked one. Big deal. Now this time it took a little longer, and by now, time was running short. I had a podcast to shoot in 2 hours, and I couldn't get anything calibrated on the system because I needed a monitor to see what I was doing, a monitor that I thought would be supplied by the hotel. No big deal. Now, while we were waiting for the monitor to arrive, we got our drinks delivered. Devin ordered a case of water and, I don't know, maybe 10 or 12 2-liter soft drinks. She ordered, like Coke, Diet Coke, Sprite, ginger ale, got me some cranberry juice, some orange juice, and a bunch of other drinks, right? I go down to pick up the order, and almost all of it was missing. It said on the receipt, 27 items. The dude delivered 4. He didn't even try to get it right. The dude even took a picture of the order that was clearly not 27 items and marked it complete. He grabbed the case of water and maybe 3 or 4 20-ounce Cokes. Keep in mind, the guests are on the way. So I go back up to the room, which took forever because, get this, one of the elevators was not working.
Oh my God.
No big deal. Sometimes hotels have elevators that don't work. Okay, whatever.
Jesus.
Devin reorders the drink, so we're back in a holding pattern with that. We're back in the holding pattern with that. Ryan Simpson says, land the plane, Sharp. Get to Pearly, bruv. Nope. And if you don't like it, you can fucking disappear. I'm doing this my way. This is my podcast, and I will do it however I want. So 30 minutes before the guests start arriving, the monitor is finally delivered. Half an hour. That's cutting it close, but I have enough experience with these sort of things to get everything ready quickly because I do it every day in my studio at home. I fire up the monitor, and it is cracked again. Hand to the man, guys. Hand to the man. Now, thankfully, this time, we could actually kind of make out what was on the screen, even though it was all jumbled and whatever. So I was able to get everything set up, albeit it took much longer than it should have, given the state of the monitor. Nonetheless, we finally got it going. A few minutes later, the drinks are delivered, all of them this time. The guests arrived, and the podcast was started on time. And then the monitor went out. Devin couldn't see anything on the screen. Couldn't see anything on the screen at all. So it was already cracked. Then the monitor bloop, goes out. She unplugs it, plugs it back in during the podcast. She can see it, then it starts to fade, then it goes out again, and eventually it couldn't work at all. So she was flying blind and doing her level best to switch the cameras accordingly, but because she couldn't see anything, we weren't sure if it worked. Right? So now this is the third monitor we've purchased, and we are still massively crippled. Well, we pushed through and made it through the podcast, but at this point, we weren't sure if it even recorded. So after everyone leaves, I get another Uber to Target to buy a fourth monitor, praying to every god I could think of for the monitor to not be cracked, number one. Number two, that the podcast recorded properly. Number three, that the camera switched properly. Well, we were 2 for 3. Mercifully, the monitor was not cracked, and the podcast did record, but the cameras didn't switch. Thankfully, it was a great discussion. We got all of the correct audio, and my production team will try to ensure that the quality of the podcast isn't hurt too badly by just having one camera angle rather than two. Now, we were both exhausted, so we go to bed early because, we had an early flight yesterday. I called the front desk and had them schedule a wake-up call for 4 a.m. and went to sleep. 4 a.m. comes and goes without a wake-up call.
Unbelievable, man.
Let me repeat that. 4 a.m. came and went. No wake-up call. Luckily, I woke up on my own, and our flight was delayed because of the weather. So that gave us a few extra hours to pack and get ready to leave. Our flight gets delayed another couple of hours, so I called the front desk to see if I could get a late checkout. They told me no. A 4-star upscale hotel in Buckhead, Atlanta, that I had spent 4 figures on to stay, who didn't have the equipment they told me they'd allow me to have, didn't have a few extra chairs for the podcast because, quote, it was against company policy, who forgot my wake-up call, told me, nope, we don't do late checkouts on Sunday. Okay, fine, let's get the fuck out of here and get to the airport. So I go downstairs to get a luggage cart, and surprise, surprise, they don't have any available at that time. No problem, a lot of people were probably just using it. Right? So I go and hit the button on the elevator, which took forever because, again, only 2 of the 3 elevators is working. Now, at this point, I'd seen so much bullshit, I actually started recording things.
Oh, yeah.
I should have started sooner, but I didn't realize that the weekend would turn out to be the absolute dumpster fire it ended up being. So while I'm standing there waiting for the elevator, I hear people screaming outside, and I see 3 or 4 officers wrestling a dude to the ground. 4-star hotel, Buckhead, Atlanta, dude to the ground. This is a video of him in the aftermath. They finally subdued him and sat him down near the hall, near the entrance. This all happened right in front of me on the other side of the glass, as you guys can see on your screen. absolutely ridiculous. Anyway, I finally get back to the room. We get packed and we leave. But we have to stop by Best Buy to return the 3 monitors that we had purchased the day before. We get there and we start explaining what had happened with the monitors. And they immediately started questioning us about the validity of our claims. We told them that both monitors were cracked. Even though they pulled them out and saw the cracks, they said they had to get a manager to come over and approve the return. Now, by this time, I'm pissed. The city of Atlanta did its level best to sabotage my podcast, and here we are being quizzed on when we bought the monitors, how they were cracked. I said, guys, our Uber is waiting. We need to speed this up. So the manager, who was braiding another girl's hair at the time, again, you can't make this up, finally comes over, examines everything, and finally approves the return. We get to the airport. Yeah, I had to document this stuff. So we get to the airport. And again, Devin and I are flying first class, and there are different lines for first class. If you fly first class, you get priority assistance. Well, now we're being held up by this knucklehead. Does this dude look like somebody? Does this dude look like he is somebody who flies in first class? Unbelievable, man. Let me just broaden this for you guys. This is absolutely unbelievable. Take a look at this dude. Take a look at this dude. By the way, I want you guys to see something here. Take a look at this dude. So this dude, look at this dude's bag. So this, I don't know who the hell he is, but this dude had tattoos all over his face. He had tattoo all over his face, had his pants, you can't see it because he's wearing black underwear. His pants, oh, wait a minute, I'm sorry. Oh, my fault. Yeah, you can't see, yeah. You can see his underwear. His underwear are black, so you can't see that his pants are halfway down his you-know-what. Right? Let me move this up a little bit. There we go. That's much better. This is the guy, and he's sitting here arguing with the lady about his flight. Dude didn't have a ticket. But take a look at what he has to bring on the plane. It's a ripped paper bag. A ripped paper bag. This dude is gonna get on a plane with a ripped paper bag? My guess is that he probably didn't have a ticket. But I want you guys to watch something very closely. This, again, is something else that is indicative of the Atlanta lifestyle. Watch, look what he pulls out of this bag. Oh, surprise, fucking surprise. A pair of fucking sneakers. Look at this guy. Can't leave his Jordans behind. Can't leave his J's behind. He can't pack his Jordans. Can't pack his Jordans in a suitcase. You guys see this? You always bring your valuables with you on the plane. This guy values Jordans. And oh, by the way, when we were checking out, people were actually using luggage carts and had multiple pairs of Jordans on the luggage cart. Unbelievable, dude. Multiple pairs of Jordans on the luggage cart in shoe boxes. You're going to bring. This guy had 6 or 7 pairs of Jordans. I should have got that on video. This guy had 6 or 7 pairs of Jordans on a luggage cart. There it is, sneakers. And there you go. You guys can see right there. This dude's got tattoos on his face. This is what we're dealing with. This is what we are dealing with in Atlanta. Luckily, our flight is delayed again. Our flight is delayed one more time. And, okay, no problem. Let's go get something to eat. The first restaurant we stopped at was actually open. But when we sat down to eat, the lady said, I'm open for drinks, not food. I said, but your kitchen staff is right there, and there's a menu right in front of us. She says, again, I'm open for drinks, not food. Okay, fine. We'll go grab a couple of slices of pepperoni pizza, and then this happens. Watch the screen very closely. Watch the screen and listen to this exchange.
You want stromboli instead?
There's no pepperoni pizza?
This is what we have right here.
Okay. All right.
You see? Why is this nigga giving me attitude? Like, really? Why is this giving me... Look. This nigga's acting like... And again, look at this menu. The menu's got all this stuff up here. That is all they have. It's the middle of the fucking day. It's the middle of the fucking day. And this guy gets an attitude with me for asking him about... Look, watch how he says this.
You want stromboli instead?
There's no pepperoni pizza?
This is what we have right here.
Okay. All right.
See? Look. Had the fucking attitude. Like, bruh, that's your job. That's your job, fam. That is your job. It's not my fault you work at a pizza joint at the fucking airport. Unbelievable. After that exchange, guys, I was so pissed off. I had to sit down to gather myself. Everything that we had attempted to do or get done was made difficult in some way, shape, or form, and I just had it. I just had it. So after a few minutes, we ended up at Ludacris's Chicken and Beer and had the best service at a restaurant we'd ever had in that city. The waitress, black girl with short hair, with short blonde hair. She was pleasant, she was prompt, and she was quite funny. It was a breath of fresh air. But sitting at that table, eating some of the best fried chicken I've ever had, I finally realized that the city of Atlanta represents the very fabric of black culture and why black people are their own worst enemy. I'd wondered to myself, why on earth was everything like pulling teeth? Why was getting anything done like pulling teeth? A few years back, Devin and I stayed at the Ramada, and we needed plasticware for our food. I left the room, but then I came back and grabbed a few dollars. And Devin said, and I said to Devin, and I quote, I'll bet they charge me for this. She was confused. She's like, why would they charge you for plasticware? Right? But sure enough, the staff charged me $1 a piece for each set of plasticware. My God. Gentlemen, the reason why Atlanta is a shithole is because black people don't even trust each other. They treat everyone like a criminal. They're afraid of people stealing computer monitors. That's why the policy exists at that location. Somebody probably borrowed a computer monitor and never gave it back. So now they can't let people borrow monitors. I have never seen so many businesses. Here's another thing. I've never seen so many businesses require only credit cards but don't accept cash. Why? Because niggas steal. That's why. Buckhead used to be an awesome place to be, guys. It really did. But now, it's just like everywhere else in Clayton County. Ruined by niggas doing nigga shit. The only difference is that the buildings are nicer, cleaner, and newer. But the way things are going, Buckhead will eventually be the new Bankhead. And this is why I will never, ever go to Atlanta again. Outside, listen, shout out to AMS. Love you, man. But I will never go to Atlanta again. Outside of a layover at the airport, I am never setting foot in that godforsaken city again. You niggas can have it. Y'all can have that shit. Everything is like pulling teeth because people do nigga shit. That's why. Elevators are broken because people are doing nigga shit. I have no idea how anybody can get anything done when everybody is treated like a hood nigga. Well, gee, I wonder why they're treated like a hood nigga. Because Buckhead has been infiltrated by hood niggas. Chris Rock said it best. I love black people, but I hate niggas. Oh yeah, I know you. Oh, I know you guys in the chat hate that shit. You niggas have ruined Buckhead. And I'm gonna tell you what, if niggas have ruined Buckhead, all hope is lost. All hope is lost. And that is the memo. All right. So when someone says when someone tells me that they are moving to Atlanta, like, dude, I really, really and truly, I really do hope that you moved out there for a job. Because outside of a job, it is just not worth it to be in Atlanta. It's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. All right, let's do a quick live look-in. We're gonna do a quick live look-in at the Fresh and Fit podcast. We'll see what they're up to, and then we'll react to one more police video. Let's see what they're up to at Fresh and Fit here.
We're not as important as other stuff.
Yeah, we do get too comfortable. I'm not gonna lie, but I would like for my man to tell me, like, go do your nails, go shave. Like, be honest.
Go shave.
Fair enough.
What if he said to you, respectfully, get in, Jimmy, fat bitch?
Ooh.
Damn.
Oh, oops.
It would hurt my feelings, but it's the truth.
No, the fuck you didn't.
I gotta
How
go
dare
to the gym.
you?
Okay, I like that.
All right.
She's
what
on
about
you.
I agree with the video, 100%.
Cheetos?
Oh no, not a Cheetos girl. I'm a Takis girl.
Takis?
Takis.
Wow, they have a small panel today.
The blue Takis.
Bro, send her back, man. We're Mexican or some shit, man?
But
I
typically,
live
though.
10 minutes away from the Mexico border.
You're
Really?
10 minutes from...
You
Where are you from?
Yuma, Arizona.
Oh, shit.
Oh, 310 to Yuma.
Yeah. I just moved here last week.
Oh, shit.
You been there, Myron?
Never been to Yuma, but I got a couple classmates that got sent there.
Oh, Jesus.
So, Yuma, Arizona. Holy. All right. Well, anyway, I guess that we can use that to segue into introducing girls, right?
Let's do it.
Oh,
All right,
wow. Here we go.
So, ladies,
Just in
if you
time.
don't mind.
So,
This
ladies.
is the official start of the show for you guys, at least. Give us your name, your age, what you do for a living, dating status, if you want to, of course.
Your body count.
Body count.
We'll start right here.
Okay.
What's your name?
What's your body count?
My body count?
Yeah, body count.
7.
100? Oh, sorry. Never mind. Cool.
Bitch.
As of now, yes, 7.
Stop the cap.
Come on now.
Mallory Brooks.
Valerie?
Mallory.
Full name?
Mallory Brooks.
Oh, Mallory with an M. Okay. All right. Give us your social while you're at it. No, I'm just kidding. How old are you?
I'm 18.
Oh, shit.
Damn,
You said
she's
you're
already...
from Yuma, Arizona?
She's 18 and already has a
you
body
moved here
count of
recently?
7?
Yes.
By yourself?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Wait,
I know where this is going.
Okay, what do you do for work?
I do OnlyFans.
I knew it!
And I'm in the adult industry.
Bro, whenever it goes to her full
Oh,
name,
my God. She's a
gotta be
porn star.
Like, okay, hold on. Be honest. She belongs to the streets. She's like,
I mean, Brooks.
my name's Valerie
Mallory.
Brooks. Oh, you're a porn star. Yeah, how'd you know?
I mean, Brooks.
What's her full name
That's
anymore?
probably her stage name.
Yeah.
Yeah, of
That's
course.
her stage name. All right.
Wow.
Hold on.
18 years
Miami?
old.
Alone, moving?
Yeah, 7 body count. Okay,
Full
hold on.
name? Wait, hold on.
So it is 7.
It is 7. I haven't started my first scene yet. I do in a few weeks.
Wait, hold on.
So-
You're 18, right?
Yes.
7 bodies at 18?
Yes.
That's a lot of bodies for an 18
And you're capping too, right?
No.
Wait, how many of those bodies were niggas?
What do you mean?
How
Oh,
many bodies you
come
smashed were
on.
niggas? Like black guys.
1.
Oh, that's cap.
You fucked up already.
That's cap.
You fucked up already.
That is cap. Yo, it is more than 1. It is more than 1.
I'm talking about Muslim guys. So.
Okay. Haram. Let's go.
Hold on, where we at? Where we at?
What you're doing is extremely... Yeah,
Hold on, I got it.
Haram. Does he pray before he smashes? Does he like pray?
He does pray, but he doesn't do it before.
Wait, what?
He does pray, but he doesn't do it before smashing. He's a pilot too.
He be like,
does he know you're about to be a porn star?
Hold on. What does he think about your profession?
Yes.
He finds it very interesting. He constantly asks me questions. He's watching right now too.
Oh my God.
okay.
Oh my God.
Wait,
She don't respect
y'all
him.
just fucking, right? Like, you guys aren't... Okay, all right. They're not...
hear me out here. Why is it always the Muslim guy smashing the porn star?
Wait, this makes it even funnier. Wait, a Muslim pilot?
Yeah, he's a pilot.
Oh my
God.
No,
Oh my God.
Nigga, what? Bro, where the fuck is... Bro!
Boom!
Yeah! What the fuck is going
He's
on,
not
man?
just Muslim. He's like, I think he said Somalian or something like that.
That's even worse. That's even worse.
And Middle East.
Wait, aren't you Somalian too?
No, nigga, never. Them pirate ass niggas.
Wait, so how'd you guys meet?
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
No.
Shit cook, man.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, it's fine.
Zevian says there needs to be a girl intros bingo. Yeah, right?
No, I'm in college for forensic science.
No, but I mean completed. Like, you finished high school.
Yes.
All right, and you're in college now?
Yes.
Online or some shit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Arizona Western.
And then relationship status?
Single. I've been single my whole life.
Oh,
You're cooked for your whole life.
oh my God, single for her whole life and she's 18.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Really? Why is that unfortunately?
Just things, yeah.
Okay.
Her dad's a player.
What does your dad think about this? Or your mom?
Does he even know?
So they kind of disowned me. I don't.
They disowned you?
Yeah.
Well, that's why she's here,
that
nigga.
was no. Okay,
That's
wait.
why she's here. That's it.
Get out of here, man.
Yo, this bitch.
What was that?
This happened before I came out here.
Well,
They
yes.
disowned you before.
Yeah.
What'd you do?
I
Do
got in a
OnlyFans.
fight. No.
She probably
I got in a
fu-
fight with them.
About?
I'm adopted, so
Oh, adopted.
we just got to fight.
There it is.
Okay.
I ran
See, she's adopted, guys. All the red flags.
Emotional damage.
Wait, what was that? You what? You got in a fight with them over what?
because I ran away, and when I got back, it was like a huge issue.
Okay.
Oh, you think?
Why'd you run away?
Not the best family.
A guy.
All right.
They raised you though. They could have
Yeah.
left you in the damn shelter. Say, yo,
That's
fuck you.
true. I love my mom, but it's difficult times right now.
All right. Birth control for you?
Me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
All right. What's your ethnic background?
I'm Russian. I'm
Okay.
mostly Russian.
All right. 100%?
No, I'm Russian, Wales, Polish, German.
God damn.
You white man.
Yeah.
I'm
You're just
white
full
girl.
on European.
Baby is basically, what's her name?
So your family that adopted you, what are they, Mexican or what are they?
What is
No,
her
they're
name?
White. They're white.
They're white too?
Russian.
What are they doing, white Russians on the Mexican border? What do they do?
Well, my mom owns a business. Well, my adopted mom owns a business.
Yeah, she's basically like Natalia Grace.
Healthcare, I think. Like, it's nursing. She owns a nursing home. She owns 2 of them.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
Two nursing homes.
Yes.
In Yuma, Arizona.
Yes.
All right. So your family does pretty well.
My mom does pretty well.
What does your dad do?
Nothing.
Okay.
Lives off for her?
That makes sense.
They're going to get mad at me for saying this, but I don't care.
So wait, what does he do every day? Like he just be chilling?
They argue.
Yeah.
They argue?
And they fight.
Do they?
Not
fresh
often.
though. I'm like to go into politics fresh.
Yeah, they mostly just get mad at me.
It's a family. Man. It's not.
They put an anger on you.
All right, fresh.
Chris, we're not talking about politics, man.
No, I mean like
They came out of nowhere saying there's no
family,
talking about
family
Nigga,
politics.
she got issues, bro. Come
I
on.
know she
man.
got issues, man, but it's fine.
Damn.
Since when is Chris being the sympathetic one?
No, it's a family wise because he's like, oh, they fight a lot and shit.
Damn. Okay.
Since when did Chris become
I'm sober. That's why.
So simple.
That's why he's sober. I was about to say. All right.
Damn.
What about you? What's your name?
All right, cool. Well, that was a very interesting intro. Okay, let us react to another police video and play Hard. Oh, my bad. And let's play Hard R Police Video Bingo. Oh wow. The name of this video is Chaos Erupts Outside Orlando Nightclub. Brawl ends in multiple arrests. Let's do it. Oh, shit. Oh. Oh. Oh, my God. That looked like the same.
July 5th, 2023 in Orlando, Florida. The night after Independence Day. Tourists and locals alike packed the city's bustling club district, drinking, dancing, and soaking in the warm Florida night.
There's a Morgan and Morgan. There's a Morgan and Morgan right there on the corner. That's a law firm.
But this Independence Day celebration is about to take an unexpected turn. The club is violating several city ordinances. Orlando police, accompanied by city code enforcement officers, enter the establishment to investigate and assess the situation.
We'll monitor this team will go with code. Just yeah, just got it. Got it. What time y'all close?
Yeah, Orlando's a shithole too, y'all. Yeah, BS profile says Morgan and Morgan for the people.
My bad.
For the people. He's giving him like directions.
What's the verdict? What are we doing? What are we doing?
What is like? What's going on? Orlando.
I don't know yet. Maybe. Hey, they're about to. Hey, they're about to do this. Shut it down. They're about to shut it down. Yeah, they won't. They'll let it out. You say y'all shut it down, maybe.
The decision was made to shut the party down,
Uh-oh.
even as people waited in line to get in. Little did anyone know the real trouble wouldn't be inside the club. It was about to erupt in the
Oh,
street.
shit!
No clothing description of 9568, 85 is caller, depending on a flight or on a paraplegic.
These bitches is walking around the streets. Oh my god. Dude, there's a big bitch in a goddamn red. Oh boy, here we go. Everybody got their phones out. Oh shit! Oh, it's a brawl! Oh shit! Oh my god! Yo, what the fuck? Yo, old girl got... Dude, old girl got stomped out. Man, you can hear them cuffs going on. Damn, everybody's pulling bitches' hair out.
Give me your arm. Give me your arm.
Dude, that bitch's hair is all... Oh my god. Damn, why she...
I got a van over here.
Oh shit, we got more. Yep, a pile of weaves and wigs. Up, there it is. Up, there we go. There we go. There we go. Where is my phone? Where's it at? My phone, my phone, my phone. Where's my phone? There it is. And we are, and Hard R Bingo is underway.
You got any weapons on you?
No.
Sit tight for
She just said bro. Did she just say bro, y'all? I think she just said bro. Hold up. Yep. All right, here we go. Damn, that was a whole ass brawl.
Hey, we can start using these bikes. I got a 10-15 in there. Where you going?
Look at all these weaves.
Stop fighting. You going to jail. Stop fighting us.
Oh, damn, they're calling this shit out too now. Yo, this is fucking chaos, man. It ain't nothing but niggas down here. Saint Nick 69 says, someone cue up Jungle Boogie. All right, see you, Yannick. Mike Hawk with the $5 super chat says, I could hear them handcuffs in crystal clear 4K resolution. You got that right. Oh my God, Dre Raven says, haven't seen that many wigs since haven't seen that many weaves since I toured that textile facility. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Oh, this bitch is ride or die. Oh, shit. Yo, this is crazy. St. Nick said, someone remind me again why I gave up on Keisha? Yeah, right? Yo, this bitch is
crazy. Because when I was pregnant, they was speaking on my baby. They was saying they gonna kick the baby out of me.
Ooh. Damn.
No, that's my friend ID. She have on white. She have on white. She have on white. Whose purse is that? That's mine. What is my ID?
Nick Bustcoon says, I will never be in any situation like that. Because being born and raised in Philly, if I see a crowd that majority black people, I stay away. I'm trying to tell you, man. And listen, when there are large groups of people, shit can always pop off. But if it's a large group of niggas, it's an inevitability. That's why they got cops patrolling the place.
I know your people. Yeah, that's wild. Y'all know. Y'all have my ID. Y'all have my ID. The girl right here. Hey. Right here. Y'all know.
Yo, this is fucking crazy.
Watch your foot here. Watch your foot. Watch your foot.
I'm ready to do it. Oh, pretty chill.
My car's right here. 1-1? Yeah. 2-8? Yeah. Who's step 15 am I taking? Alright, so this is yours? This is mine. Alright. Here, let me take this off. Does it come off?
Yeah, but
Search. Yeah, there's nothing in it. Double check it.
Can I get my phone?
I was trying to take it off.
All right, well, this one is pretty uneventful. I guess I got to start screening these because these ones they didn't really offer too much. All right, well, we're going to close out the show with a little pop the balloon or find love bingo. Let me get to the bingo card. There it is. There it is. All right, guys, let's get it. That porn music. Oh, good Lord. Oh, this nigga's... Oh, we got the Slim Reaper. All right. Yeah, that nigga's skinny as hell. Oh, we got us a cowboy. Howdy, ma'am. Boy, this is a ragtag bunch, huh? Arletta's such a cutie pie, isn't she? Yo, he said, give a nigga a call, you feel me? Oh, this nigga's trying to scheme. Look at this nigga coming in. Yo, coming in. Look, trying to come in real slick like. Got a lot of skinny niggas on the panel. All right.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. It's your host, Arlette, and we are here with another episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love. And we've got some single men lined up. Make some noise, guys. Okay, so we're going to be bringing out some single ladies when she comes around this corner. If you're feeling her, you know, she's got the fit on, makeup done, hair did. Do not pop your balloon. However, if there's anything you're not feeling, whatever that may be, go ahead and pop your balloon, and I'll go over to you and see why you ended up popping. Are we ready? Yeah. All right. So with that being said, let's go ahead and bring out our first single lady. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
My name is Ashley.
Ashley, how old are you?
I'm 31.
Ashley, 31. I don't know. I don't think Ashley's 31, y'all. I don't think Ashley's 31. We about to look this up. Oh, Bahamian doll. Okay. Bahamian.doll. Let's see what. Oh, Virgo princess. Oh yeah, this bitch. Oh yeah, this bitch is full of herself. This bitch is full of. Why does she not look like any of her She does not look like any of her pictures. Wait, is this the right one? Bahamian doll. This doesn't even look like this. Hold up. Is this the same? Is this the same bitch? Hold up now.
What do you do?
I'm a licensed esthetician and I'm in school.
All right. So
Hold
what
up.
do you like to do for fun?
I need to get a good look at this girl because she does not look anything like her Instagram pictures.
I like to go hiking, do anything adventurous. Like I went skydiving. Oh wow. I like to hang out with my mom.
This chick
'cause she's
looks
funny.
nothing.
And go out to eat.
Okay. What do you look for in a man?
Someone.
Yo, this chick looks okay. Number one, we already know she's lying about her age. Where's that at? Look, this bitch ain't no 31. This bitch definitely ain't no 31. But yo, these filters make her look like a completely different human being. Like she looks nothing like she does in the picture. Like, dude, what? Look at this girl. She looks nothing like she does. Oh, this is crazy. She looks nothing. Dude, she looks like a totally different person, guys. She looks like, hold up, man. Hold up. This is look at this. Look at this. Let me rewind this a little bit. This is.
And go out to eat.
Okay. What do you look for in a man?
Someone who is ambitious.
I want to get a screenshot.
Someone who's trustworthy and communicates well.
All right. What are some deal breakers?
Someone.
Okay. Let me take a screen grab. This woman looks nothing like her Instagram pictures. Like, looks nothing like her IG pictures, y'all. Look at this. Let me bring up the other. Let me bring up the pictures here. Dude, this is like fraud on a whole new level. She looks nothing. Look, she looks nothing like her pictures on Instagram. Nothing like her pic. Let's look at the recent, even the most recent ones. And you guys see how she has it turned to the side so you can't really do an accurate comparison? Oh my God. Yo. This is 2 days ago. This bitch does not look like that. Oh my God. Oh boy. I don't know what this is. What's this right here? Oh, man, we don't care about that. Yo, I'm trying to tell you, man. Dude, this is all fraudulent. This is all fraudulent. All right, let's continue.
It was combative.
Okay.
Now, is this a hair hat, guys? Is this a hair hat? I think this is a wig. Is this a weave?
Someone who I cannot trust, and someone who plans all these goals but never accomplishes them.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, who plans all these goals but never accomplishes them. Said no 31-year-old woman ever. This woman is pushing 40, guys.
All right, so we haven't got any pop balloons yet.
Okay.
Let me go ahead and hand you a pick. Okay.
And none of these niggas
that.
pop. Oh yeah, she's
And
popping the short
there
king.
is. How many guys are here? Okay, I'm gonna have you pop 3 balloons.
Ooh.
I know, 3 balloons.
Right now.
Whenever you're ready, go.
Okay, so yeah, one person said weave. I'm gonna go with the weave. She also has thirst traps on Instagram. And I think she's also a fake good girl. She's a fake good girl. She's like,
on over.
Okay.
She's definitely popping the cowboy.
This is embarrassing.
Okay, 2 more.
I'm sorry.
I do not like the
And
way
one
she
more.
is shaped.
Okay, let's start right here.
Okay.
Okay, let's have your name and age.
I'm Fendi. I'm 34.
Okay. Fendi, what do you do?
I'm a musician on my own record label, and I also work a 9 to 5. But yeah,
he's a broke nigga.
We keep it music though. Yeah.
Okay,
How you doing?
So, Fendi, why was your balloon unpopped?
I like the way she looked. She came out. She was well spoken, well dressed.
Thank you.
I feel like we could have fun. You was talking about the hiking thing. Let's go get lost. It was cool.
Shit.
I dig what you put down. You feel me? Yeah. That's all.
Why we end up popping his?
It's really
The
not
face
too
tattoos?
much. I feel like maybe the other guys were presented a little bit better. You're handsome. I just popped.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's all right. Yeah.
Let's go on over here. Your name and age.
Demetrius, 37.
And Demetrius, what do you do?
Work for the city and drive trucks. Well, commercial driver.
Okay. All right. So why was your balloon unpopped?
Actually, some of her deal breakers was positives. Like she said something about like if you career driven, if you're not, then she don't want to mess with you.
Okay.
But I'm career driven, so I'm like that's a positive to me.
Well, she popped in you, bro, because you're short. That's why. Like, let's just keep it a buck.
Negative to a positive, and she chocolate too. Like darker the berry, sweeter the juice.
Oh, this nigga. Oh, this nigga.
So, I mean, it's all good. You know, Black Queen. Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you what, these short niggas got to have game, I guess.
Nice lips, everything. I ain't gonna lie.
Why'd you end up popping his balloon?
Yes, ma'am.
I want someone who I can look up at.
Oh,
No
okay.
offense. Yeah.
Okay,
But
height ain't
you're
gonna get you to
still
the altar
handsome.
though. You know, you can't look
For
at that.
me, probably.
Damn, listen to him. Height gang gets you to the altar. This nigga's got all the answers.
Oh, height. Okay.
How tall are you?
The doctor says. What did the doctor say? I'm like 5'4.5", but
Okay.
with these boots on, I'm like 5'5".
I'm 5'5".
I'm just saying, I ain't tripping though.
But you look great.
Oh,
You
thank you,
look
ma'am.
nice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You look nice.
Thank you.
Okay, let's go to.
God, I feel so sorry for guys that are that short, man. Damn. I couldn't imagine. Oh my God. I could not imagine being 5'5", man. I couldn't even imagine it. Oh my God. I just couldn't imagine it.
The last one you ended up popping. Your name and age.
Yeah, Timothy, 38.
Okay. And Timothy, what do you do?
I'm an independent contractor and a real professional day trader.
Okay. So why was your balloon unpopped?
I just wanted to hear her out. I was going to pop initially. I thought your skirt was kind of too short, like more. I know. I feel like I can almost see your panties, to be honest.
Oops! Oh my God! Oh boy!
No, the fuck you didn't.
Yes, the fuck he did. God damn! Shots fired.
Okay, that's fine.
All right. So why did you end up popping his balloon?
He's just too skinny. I got a little. I don't know. He's just too skinny.
No, you ain't got a little, baby girl. You got a lot. That's what you got. You got a lot.
Thank you.
Okay. We've got how many balloons left? 5. Okay, go ahead and ask these remaining guys a question. Help you narrow it down.
When you're in a relationship, how do you show love
Oh my God.
to that person?
What is your love language?
We'll start here. Name and age first.
Trey Stylist, 35.
Okay. Trey, what do you do?
I'm a barber, career barber, and also a serial entrepreneur.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then the question.
One more time. The question.
How do you show love when you're in a
How do I
relationship?
show love? Well, I'm kind of like a 90s love type guy.
Okay.
You know what
Oh, a 90s love type of guy. Translation, he's a simp. That's what it is. He's a sucker for love ass nigga. Dorser says, if you're 5'5", Don, you'd be 3 times more angry. Oh my, oh dude. Oh, I'm so glad. Oh, dude. You talk about, dude, I would definitely have little dog syndrome for sure.
I'm saying? I really want to like be intimate. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like get some time together. You feel what I'm saying? Like 90s love.
Mike says, I'm 6 feet tall and I feel short in this competitive ass world.
If my love languages would probably be physical touch and like acts of service. Yeah,
Okay.
so that kind of give you an idea where I'm at with it.
Okay, sounds
Yeah.
good.
Okay. Over here, your name and age.
My name is Sydney. I'm 37.
Sydney, what do you do?
Sydney's a smooth ass nigga. Yeah, my name's Sydney. I'm 37. I got this clean ass hairline. You feel me?
My profession is I own a dental practice in Charlotte and also a roadside service in Charlotte and also in New York. So 2 locations.
Damn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. And if you want to just answer a question, how do you show love in a relationship?
Part of my way of showing love is basically just making sure that she gets the attention that she needs, being a good communicator.
Here we go.
understanding what her
Here
needs
we
and
go.
wants are. And then I think that's a good way for me to understand what type of love language she's seeking.
Okay. Sounds good. Okay. Over here, your name and age.
Hey, I'm Vernon, and I'm 40.
Sorry, what was that?
Vernon, and I'm 40.
Okay. And what do you do?
Right now, I'm just investing in real estate, wholesaling, doing mostly creative finance deals. Got an Airbnb, Turo, stuff like that. A few other things too, but I'm gonna keep it short and sweet.
Okay, no problem. And how do you show love in a relationship?
Uh-oh.
I show love pretty much is I feel like
You know how you show love in relationships? Discipline.
the whole thing should be love. It's pretty much it's like if you can listen, it's like I feel like that's a major thing. Listening, you can get too caught up in this and that and that.
Yeah,
and
that's
this,
that
but
smooth nigga.
listening is the most part for me because from there you can go from wherever you need to go to. I think like a lot of relationships probably fail because people are not listening or not really paying close attention to whatever her needs is, stuff like that. So that's what I feel. Love is.
Okay, thank you.
Let's go over here. Your name and age.
Mac, I'm 39.
Okay. And Mac, what do you do?
I teach financial literacy and I teach social and economic
that's
development.
cool.
And right now, I just started doing relationship counseling.
Oh, boy.
And
Oh,
how do you show
shit.
love in a relationship?
In a relationship, I show love based on how it's reciprocated. So I show love by making sure my woman's taken care of. You know, I think that's the most important thing in relationships, make sure your partner is taken care of, all needs, like not just one thing, but like on all bases, emotionally, physically, spiritually, you know what I'm saying? Just the reality of a relationship. So, yeah.
Over here, your name and age.
My name is Darion, and I'm 31.
Darion, what do you do?
I own a food truck and a restaurant business.
So?
Damn, all right.
How do you show love in a relationship?
So 2 ways. I show love by affection, that's my love language, and by reassurance. So if I feel like my woman is not feeling herself, I'll make sure I get it there to where she can, or at least try.
Okay, sounds good.
All these simp ass
Alright.
niggas.
Let's head back. And how do you show love in a relationship?
Really by acts of service. Like,
Okay.
for example, if you say you like a certain thing, and if I'm out, I will get it.
Yeah, congratulations. That's called being a good woman.
And by cooking as well.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so we do have 5 balloons left, so go ahead and pop 2 of them.
Oh, boy.
Sorry.
And 1 more.
Oh, she ain't giving them short kings a chance.
All right, so why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
She's gorgeous, and I want to hear what she had to say.
What do we end up popping his?
He actually looks like my cousin.
That's one I know.
When I got closer, I was like, uh-oh.
Mad at that. At least it was that.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry.
No problem. Thank you. And where do we end up popping? Over here. Why was your balloon unpopped?
Well, I was just open, trying to see what she had to say, stuff like that.
Okay.
And,
I want to see if I can smash, you know what I'm saying?
She's pretty.
Thank you.
Why we end up popping his?
It's really not too much, to be honest. Okay. Maybe I will go for a different style, more kind of cleaner and casual, more. I don't know. But you look good. But
These bitches don't know what the
I have
fuck
to
they
have a
want,
reason.
man.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
They got no. Yeah, look, Level Up Man says stop the cap. They always look like a cousin. Yeah, that's just ridiculous, man.
All right.
Karanjeet Singh says it's crazy how much Pop the Balloon reveals about female nature. You got that right.
Ask our 3 remaining guys another question.
Let's see. If you are in a relationship and you guys have a disagreement, what is your conversation style or your disagreement style with that person? Like, how do you argue, I guess you'll say.
Uh-oh.
Okay, start there and come back.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't argue. I dictate.
All right, answer to your question, please.
Can you reiterate that one more time?
Like, if you guys get into a disagreement, how do you handle it? Do you, like, give her the cold shoulder? Do you just go silent?
There it is. She just told them how she deals with conflict. She deals with conflict the way most black women deal with conflict. Give them the cold shoulder and go silent, and then they explode on you.
So I'm going to say this. Like, if my woman get mad at me, we probably finna have sex. You know, first off. But I don't argue. I didn't grow up in a household where my parents argue, you know, and I thank them every day for that. I really do. I praise my parents every day because they probably did argue because people had their differences, but they did it in some dark room or something. They never did it in front of me and my siblings.
Right before
so
they started
fucking.
fucking.
Every day I appreciate them for that because I got friends that I grew up with and I went to their house and their parents argued and they ain't argumentative relationships. But I think that in relationships.
Cigar Man 85 says she wants to pre-plan to win the argument. Yes.
The key to it is talking it out. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to want the relationship. You're not always going to like your partner. So you got to really like.
There it is.
Talk it out.
Real shit. He's right. You're not always going to like your wife or girlfriend. I don't like to use the word partner. Like, I love Devin to the moon and back. There are some days I just don't like her very much.
You know what I'm saying? You got to want the relationship. So if you want the relationship enough, then you'll be willing to talk it out and work it out and work through your differences because arguing is that's just very traumatic. That's like what we fight for. Like that's to me that's gonna turn me on if a woman fussing at me.
This nigga.
The first thing I'm gonna think is you need some fixing.
Oh, okay.
Oh, damn,
all
all right.
home to fix it. So we fixing it.
Okay.
You know,
This
we ain't
nigga.
got to argue, you know what I'm saying? Cause like what we
Yo, this nigga spitting game though.
arguing for? Like, you know, I don't know if y'all agree with me or what. Like, what we arguing about? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what I do in a relationship. I don't argue. I try to work through things.
Okay.
Kevin Murray says, notice how they always ask the guys, they always ask how the men argue instead of asking what makes them happy. Yeah, exactly.
Thank you. Let's head back over here. Okay, if you want to go ahead and answer her question.
Well, I come from a large family, a lot of sisters, so I always had to sit back and listen and get their perspective on things, and just the work background that I take on requires for me to kind of really listen, and I like to put myself in other people's shoes to better understand where they're coming from.
Oh yeah, this is
HBCU
game right here, boys.
I think that's how I would position that first, just to kind of understand where she's coming from, and then I could get a better perspective on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, and our last guy.
I would have to say we got to talk it out. Like, I don't like to go to sleep angry. You feel what I'm saying? Especially if we're in a relationship. So it's got to be some communication. We got to talk, you know, and make it an even playing ground. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Just something like, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Time to pop a balloon.
Oh shit, here we go. Oh, this nigga, no.
Okay, so why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
So I didn't pop my balloon because she seemed like a person that was really looking for a match and a person that's really looking for some understanding and some guidance, you know. So I didn't pop my balloon because she seemed like a woman that's, you know, like we out here looking for love. She seemed like she needs some guidance. But,
oops! Uh-oh!
Obviously, no, seriously, because she's here. She's here, so she obviously looking for some guidance, but, you know, she can't recognize the prize.
Oh! Oh, shit. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Uh-oh. We just found the star of the show. This dude is putting it out there like that. And you know this nigga knows black women. You know this nigga knows black women, so you know she's about to fire back. Oh, my God. Here we go.
Obviously, she make a lot of bad decisions. How many kids do you have?
I'm done, Arlette.
How many kids?
Oh, my God. Look at this. Oh, my God. And then she says, I'm done, Arlette. Listen.
Bad decisions. How many kids do you have?
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Did not see that coming. He asked this bitch straight up, how many kids do you have? And look at Arlette. Oh, my God.
I'm done, Arlette.
Oh, I'm done, Arlette. Translation, I'm a single motherfucking mom. There it is. How many kids do you have? Oh boy, oh boy, oh my God. Oh my God. I did not see that coming from this nigga. Oh shit.
How many kids do you have?
I'm not here to answer.
So why'd you pop his balloon?
For this exact reason.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on.
Oh my God.
Why'd you end up popping his balloon?
Because he went right to sexual, opposed to how do you communicate and, you know.
But was he lying though? Was he lying though?
So.
Well, intimacy is the most important thing in a relationship, because if you can't intimately satisfy your woman, then she gonna go around the corner or next door. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
But
my
it ain't
God.
about
Yo, this nigga spitting all the game. Oh my God.
sex, though. Relationships is definitely 100% not about sex. So you missed it though, but you missed the part where I articulated it in everything else that I said. So maybe it's some guidance that's missing in your
Oh
life.
my God.
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe your upbringing is different than mine.
Well, thank you for sharing.
Oh my God. Yo, this nigga.
All right,
Oh
so-
my God. Holy moly.
You got 2 guys left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Look, she's shook.
How would you plan a first date for your
God.
lady?
Okay.
Yeah, the level up man says dodging the question, getting defensive. Oh yes. And you want to know something? That gave the other niggas something to think about. You want to know why? Because now they want to know how many kids you got.
How would you plan a first date?
Oh shit.
I guess with the first date, first of all, I'm gonna learn a lot about you before we step out.
Oh, this nigga. This nigga.
And then that's gonna give us, if we're doing a lot of laughing, and I love comedy clubs, I love activities, I like just doing things that's more active. And if I feel that you have more of a laid back personality, I think I get a chance to know you a little bit better. Maybe you sit down and just, grab a nice bite to eat and sit
this
down and
dude.
probe a little bit more.
This nigga. Oh my God. This nigga's running this nigga's running dating show game.
So that's probably how I do my first date. It's kind of like on our chemistry, and then I kind of make that decision based upon how we both feel with our energy, where we headed next. So,
Okay. Thank
yeah.
you.
Okay, and over here.
First date. It would have to be like where we at. Like that's something like chemistry wise that I would pick up. Like I'm really like fine on finding out what you like. You get what I'm saying? So it'll probably be more like
Somewhere to eat. Just say it, nigga.
how we vibe. Like what I listen to, what I pick up, what I see that you interested in.
Kyle 2020 says this reminds me of the dating show part of Mallrats. Yeah, that was awesome.
Then we go from there. Like if you're a foodie, we're gonna go food, If you're more intimate and just want to take a walk in the park, maybe that.
Yeah. Thank you.
Guys, any questions for her?
Yeah, how many kids you got? Here.
You got kids?
Yes, I have one.
There it is! There it is! I got one. And look at this bitch looking at this nigga like what? Do you see this, gentlemen? This is a black woman L. This is a black woman L. This bitch just thinks she won the interaction. She just thinks she won the interaction. She said, I got one kid, nigga, what? Like it's some sort of flex that she only has a kid. Dude, you are a single mom in your mid to late 40s and looking at this nigga like he missed out on you. Oh my God. Oh my God. She's like, I got one kid. Yeah, now it's out there. Now what?
You have one kid?
Yes.
That's it.
Okay. Your profession is?
Licensed esthetician. I do facials.
She ain't shit. Pop.
Hair waxing.
Pop.
And I'm in school.
Pop.
There's a pop on that.
Okay, that's fine.
There it is. He had to pop on that. He's popping on the kids, nigga. He's popping on the kids.
Because I'm a barber.
Oh,
I'm a barber. So, like, I know, our schedules is going, like.
Nah, this is cap. This is cap. This nigga don't like the fact that she got kids, nigga. That's what it is.
And then I just know the profession and the industry, you got a little bit too much emotion for me. I'm looking for a little bit something, more executive.
Okay.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Yo, these dudes are absolutely slaying this bitch.
Thank you.
And I didn't think I would say that either, but like just, to women that I pop home, but you beautiful. No, for real.
Thank you.
Now, is he someone that's your type?
Yes, he is. He actually dressed really nice. He's handsome. He's
Thank you.
groomed well. Yeah.
Thank you.
You're
Appreciate
welcome.
that.
Any questions over here?
Where do you live?
I live in LA.
You live in LA.
That's another L.
Okay.
Where are you?
I'm in Charlotte. Yeah.
Okay.
Charlotte, between Charlotte and New York.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's your only question?
Actually, we have. What's the question? Where do you live? What is your way of communication? What's your strength as far as communicating is concerned?
It's really open. If I feel like our
Merch.
energies are not matching, or if I feel that
Energies aren't matching.
you're more down than usual, then I'm going to ask you, like, hey, what's up? Maybe I need to do something that you may like. Mind
Yeah, Moist Fistos says hairstylist the equivalent to nurses, I feel. Yeah, being an esthetician, yeah, that dude's not lying. He knows the industry.
you, my way of love is food. So maybe over dinner, we talk about it, like, hey, did I miss something?
Yeah.
Like, what's going on?
I love food. I'm a
Yeah.
foodie. As far as like confrontations, how do you actually deal with them? Because I did notice that you kind of shut down a little bit when you were having that interaction, and you just kind of like shut them out. Like,
There it is. Good for this guy for picking up on that. Good for this guy for picking up on that, because the minute it got uncomfortable, what did Arlette say? She said, Arlette, I'm done. You know what that tells me? In a relationship, she could be like, you know what? I'm done. As soon as things start to get uncomfortable. Yep.
it may have been kind of off with that question per se, but the shutdown was kind of more like, nah, I'm just. So how do you deal with confrontation?
Well, bruh, you just answered your own question because you just witnessed how she deals with confrontation, okay? And what we say all the time in this community is do not listen to what a woman says, watch what she does.
If it's with someone that I love, then I will get to the root of the problem. But if it's a stranger, I'm not going to engage.
Okay, but that's not what he asked you, okay? How do you handle conflict? And now she just capped her ass off. Do you see she just gave an excuse? Well, the reason why I shut down is because it was a stranger. But if it's somebody I love, that's not what I'm gonna do. That's cap.
Stop the cap.
What about in dating? If you don't love them, but you're just like in a dating phase?
Well, I feel like dating is to get to a point of getting together. The long goal or the end goal is marriage. So that's something that I will work.
I think she didn't like anybody except for the first guy. I think she liked this guy right here. This was her number one. But now what she's trying to do, now she just wants to walk off of here and not be alone. Dude, guys, I'm telling you, man. I think most of these chicks, when they have a bad round like this woman is having, I think most of them just try to make it to the end and be seen walking off with somebody, right? But afterwards, they probably just ghost them or say, you know what, I just picked you because of whatever. So I think that's what's going to happen.
Taurus and try to figure out, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's a beautiful thing. I think with me, I'm really big on communication. I really express that. And I think that interaction kind of really had me open my eyes as far as just like the shut-off point.
There it is. You see that? You see that? Don DeMarco to the relationship counselor. Don DeMarco to him. You want to know why? This dude exposed her. This dude absolutely exposed her. Okay? All he did was poke her in the ribs a little bit. How many kids you got? She didn't want to answer that because she knows she's a single mom, right? So not only is she a single mom, she is combative. Hold up. She is definitely, where's combative? She's combative. And, at this point, it's probably safe to say she's probably a man-hater, but it looks like it's over. Ken Rose with the $5 Rumble rant. Appreciate that. Yeah, it sounds like this dude is about to pop.
Curious to see how you would manage that situation there. I think that you're really a strong mother and a strong person, but that would be my thing right there. I think I may want to hold tight on that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what does that mean? Are you popping or? Oh, go ahead. Okay. All right. So
there
is he
it
someone that
is.
your type?
No.
Okay.
He's definitely not. It's definitely not your type now.
I don't. The outfit is too much for me. I like a laid back type of casual attire.
How is that not laid back or casual? That looks pretty casual to me.
All right. Well, that is all the balloons popped, but we do thank you so much for coming on. Give it up for her, guys. Thank you. Good
God almighty. Dude, that was brutal. That was brutal. And I'll bet she hates that nigga now. I'll bet she hates that nigga. Dude, honestly, she'll probably go on Instagram and talk shit about him. Ken Rose has gifted 1 Donovan Sharp membership. And as soon as it tells me, I will. Okay. Why is it not telling me? That's weird. Okay. All right. Well, so much for that. All right, guys. Hell of a show. It is now midnight on the East Coast. It is 9:00 p.m. on the West Coast. So I will be taking my leave. I will be reacting to tonight's Fresh and Fit After Hours tomorrow night. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.